And that's why I think it shouldn't be in the gene pool. All right, everyone, welcome to the stream. We've started it.
That was big, dude. That was a
Stream's
zinger.
up now. Stream's up now.
That was a zinger, dude.
Stream's up now.
I hate you all so much.
I don't. I like me a lot, actually.
I love you, dude. That was so good.
Not gonna lie, but I really love myself.
Okay, shut up, Gonzalo.
You want me so fucking horrible.
Okay, so
I
yeah,
mean, that's always been the dynamic.
Gonzalo's just a punching bag of the group.
That's always been the
Whoa.
gimmick. Xander and Gonchalo hate each other, but as like a joke though. Haha.
Hey,
Shout out,
baby, think it's a joke, Lamar.
Haha.
Gonzalo, Liam, we have to tell you, Gonzalo and I have been having an affair. So, damn, could you give a recap of the last session?
That makes me laugh.
Okay. Oh god. It's only been 2 days already. This is great.
Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
last we left off,
How was your weekend, everyone?
the group searched. Oh, shut up. The group searched for the Black Knight. However, on the way to his lair, the last place they knew of him, they ran across a tiefling calling out for his fiancée. Upon asking further questions, they find out that him and his fiancée camped for the night, and when he woke up, his fiancée was gone. They decided that they decided to go to the lair and see if she was there. Upon getting there, they found a load of strange machinery that wasn't there before and animal hybrid things, horrible experiments, and the further they went in, the less successful these experiments were, along with a strange blue liquid running throughout the entire facility. Getting to the end, they found a figure in full plate armor, about to inject a female tiefling with a syringe which contained the blue liquid.
They're good.
A fight ensued. The party came out on top. On which point the armor fell apart and was seemingly filled with water. The party left, and we now rejoin them, returning to Grigbarrel with Clarabelle, the female tiefling.
Sick. Okay, so I guess first
Not
we
returning to
wanna just-
Grigbarrel. What the fuck am I on? Turning to Fodlin.
I mean, we'll take her halfway. We'll leave her halfway there.
Yeah. Halfway there, we just drop her. She's too fucking
Drop her. Yeah, we say you'll
Yeah.
get back eventually.
heavy. Yeah, you'll find your way back,
You'll
right?
find
We
Uh,
aren't supposed
just-
to be here.
Just to check, did we count that as a long rest? Just for
Sure.
sure. Alright.
What do you call a
Sure.
long rest? What do you mean?
As I look at the stream overlay and see that me and Sevi are already back on full health. I'm joking.
Did we have a long rest? I don't remember this.
Now
I
we
think-
do.
Yeah, this
Hooray.
we sat in the cave for a while.
Or are we time skipping? Are we time skipping?
Shut up.
We're time skipping.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
do we arrive in that town?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've made our way
So
back.
straight for the inn, or the
Yes.
tavern, was it?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, was that when we told dude to hang out? We just
Yeah,
wanted to get a place
we
to
told
tavern.
Banger to the tavern. We
Yeah.
gave him. Did we give him some
We
money?
gave us some money to go to the
Yeah.
inn and stay. And
We gave him some pocket cash. You know.
We
Just
gave
get a
him
nice
some-
hamburger.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Told them to mug off. All that,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much.
We said,
Alright,
see you
well,
later,
that's
buckle.
Oh, dude, that's my favorite artist.
Okay.
Gable Hip McGibbles
Tabletop audio.
and Bombus Fizzlebottom, the comedic duo. You hear the flute? That's Bombus.
That's him.
Woo! Bombus! Bombus Fizzle, we love you.
Okay, so as you walk into the tavern, immediately the male tiefling who you met on the way there sort of glances up at you all. He sees Clarabelle. Oh my god. And he runs up and wraps his arms around her and pulls her in close. Oh my god, you're alive. Are you?
Oh,
Yes, I'm fine. Ow! Sorry, yes. And he sort of like takes a step back and clears his throat. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, he looks at you all. I don't know what to. I can't even. I don't know how, but I will repay this favor. I swear I will. Oh, thank you so much.
Happy
You are
holiday,
welcome.
buddy.
Do we want to like? I know that they've just gone through this like traumatic experience, but do we want to like question her at all and like ask if she saw anything or like how she got captured and if she happened to have seen the Black Knight? Only because otherwise we went there to find that out, and
I'm assuming Gorok is saying this
I-
out loud, and he just asked the question.
yeah, Gorik is saying this out loud. So
Well,
I say
yeah, he's saying this
Yeah.
to us like as like an aside thing.
in a silo thing, and I just want to check that you guys think that's a good idea before I sort of ask her any questions.
It is a good idea.
I am unsure if it will yield any worthwhile results,
Ye-
but I think it is worth the attempt. Yes,
Thank you, Sevi. We'll take it from here. We'll say,
indeed. Go right ahead.
I say so. I hope you don't mind me asking, but what were you doing so far out anyway, and what were you doing? Ended up in a cave.
Oh, we are not native here. We sailed, landed a bit away from where we camped, about a day or so of travel. We decided to make our way to Fodland, as it was the only place we actually had marked. A traveler told us it was a good place to rest once you arrived.
Okay.
We camped for the night, and well, you know.
Well, no, we don't know. That's why we're
I assume that's why the question was being asked.
that's what we're trying to figure out. I'm sorry to push. I'm sorry to pry, and I know that you've just been through this, and I'm glad that you've managed to find your way back to your partner, and I'm really happy for you. But see, we were going to that cave anyway, for reasons you don't really need to know. But we went and we didn't find what we were looking for. Was there anyone else you saw in your time apart from the guys that we killed and the body that you saw on the way out? You didn't speak to anyone. You didn't deal with anyone else. You never spent any other time with anyone at all.
I presume you're asking Clarabelle. this.
Yeah, Clarabelle. Sorry.
She sort of looks at you. No, it was just the person in armor.
Okay. Well, say I'm done with this bitch. If anyone wants to take it from here.
Okay.
How dare you talk about her in that manner?
I'm not. I don't know. I'll just say that out the corner of my mouth as I turn around.
What a nice guy.
Well, I don't know if well, it was worth a shot. Can we check to see if she's telling the truth? Can I investigate if she's on the
Make an
truth?
insight check.
I don't trust this bitch.
Oh.
She seems fairly truthful and forthcoming.
Damn. Okay. Well, your partner mentioned a reward, but I think I can speak for the party when I say that.
Don't get it.
Well, I think I can say that true love conquers all, and we're not going to be trying to pilfer any pennies out of these two poor bastards. I look at I look at Volin as if to be like, are you about to rip this poor man's wallet from him?
Of course not. That is below me.
No.
No.
But I would take names.
Yeah, true.
Right, well, of course, he points to a female
Clarabelle?
tiefling. This is Clarabelle. And my name is Amnon.
You cut out.
How
both
do I
times.
how do I spell that, if I may ask?
Mr. Corny.
Amnon.
That is weirdly complicated.
Male tiefling names.
Bruh.
If you like, you can just call me Quest.
When he quest. Oh, do you have a quest? No, joking.
You
When,
already received it.
when are you intending on tying the knot, may I ask?
Well, our plan was when we reached Fodlan. He sort of looks around. I
Over here.
think we're going to go elsewhere before we do it.
What
do you
mean?
What's wrong with Fodlan?
It's a fine checkpoint. It's not really the ideal place for a marriage,
No.
being so
Um,
close to the Cinderlands.
You should
They are truthful.
You should come with us to the capital, yes?
come, yeah, and then we can attend your wedding. That sounds like a great day out.
I would not mind attending a wedding.
Well, I guess.
Of course, you don't have to invite us. Just know, Divine Dean did save your marriage, technically, right?
Yeah, and
Because
not to
we-
mention, we'll have a royal escort to the wedding, adding a little bit of class to the day. As
Well,
by
I'm
the time
pretty
we
sure
get up
we're
there.
going to go to Grigbarrel first, right?
I assume so, yeah. Well, we can meet
After
them.
all, our free ride to the capital, I think, is the one on Grigbarrel, not the one in here.
Yeah, so we've still got to check out the night and then go back.
Besides, it's in 2 weeks. We have time.
This is true.
Well,
As long as we time
it
keep
2
properly,
weeks
of
from now?
course. Actually, that's true. How long is it from now?
Because we've had
About a week and 3 days.
A week?
So what we
So,
did-
um,
we have a
Colin,
week
Ten-
I
ten
think the
days.
first asked. Wait. DM, how long was it again from here to the capital?
From Fodlan to the capital.
well, no, from when we go back to where the escort's from, where the shop is.
Grigbarrel to capital.
Barrow.
From Great Barrel to
Yeah, good barrel.
is about, I'd say, maybe a day and a bit on Grand Isle.
Okay.
I've been
Um,
very inconsistent with the times because I have not
Yeah,
exactly
I think it
just
was
spent ages
a day
mashing
or
that.
two,
that's
something
okay.
like that.
Yeah. So
Fallen.
we've got about
Fallen.
Mm-hmm.
We still need to go back there, right? To check
Yes.
if he's there.
Yes, we do.
And you did make sure that while we're on this mission that your sister's absolutely safe, right? She's not just on her own.
She's fine.
sounds confident.
I will believe in Sir Valen that he has done the proper checks.
Okay,
Okay,
In
okay.
fact, it
okay,
is.
dude.
Suit
It is so
yourself.
it's such a certain thing that I bet if we go check up on her right now, conveniently, she will be fine. Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, we trust you, and to be fair, we can't risk letting the Black Knight get away. Or I'm sure if he heard 2 of his minions being killed in the hallway, we haven't really left much time. He's probably preparing for us, and he knows we're probably on the way. If he's even there.
I wonder if all we've seen me and Gorok last time in that cave was merely an illusion. Have you thought about that?
I had thought about that, but if it was purely an illusion, why at the end of the fight would he have left in a panic and been sucked away in sort of an instance? FYI, Gorik thinks that the guy who runs the magical shop and we owe deeds to is actually the person who does the Black Knight, and the Black Knight's one of his minions, so let's not worry about that right now.
Wait. I have an important question. DM,
Yeah.
did the magical effect of the items wear off?
Oh, it would have done. It would have done by now. Yes.
What, my magical shoes?
My
Yes.
plus 2
Yeah.
AC.
Well, I've still got the Nike kicks, but they just don't do shit for me anymore.
Now you have
Mhm.
shoes.
No,
Back
no,
They
to-
look
no.
better than your previous boots.
Yeah, I'm keeping them.
The shoes disappear.
No,
Like at 16,
no,
that's
no,
like...
no, just the effect disappears.
Just the effects. He bought the shoes.
was gonna
He
say.
keeps
No,
the
no, I
shoes.
know. I was just making a funny.
Yeah, they disintegrate.
You,
They
you were just
disintegrate.
there.
Don't
They
make
disintegrate.
jokes about my Nike kicks.
God.
Don't make jokes
We
about
take
Black
Nikes
Air
very
Forces.
seriously here.
Xander, if you came to me in real life and said that I did not get those Supreme shoes that I bought for £200, I would not be
£200 is
fascinated.
way too cheap, dude. That's like 5 Oreos, you boomer.
That's like
One boom.
it's like 2 Oreos.
Bruh.
All right. Regardless, I guess
on.
that in the end we will allow you to come with us to Grig Barrel for free. I
We will
suppose.
allow you to, yes.
I think it's better that you leave us behind. He sort of looks at Clarabelle.
Oh.
I imagine she'd need some rest.
Yeah. Well, we've
Sure.
got to go back to the cave anyway, so you guys can chill.
Indeed.
And we can, when we come
However,
back, go on. Sorry, my lady.
If whenever you come back or whatever, we're not here,
If
we'll
Biff.
probably know where to find you. I'm guessing if you're going to the capital.
yeah, and we're hella famous.
So wherever we find ourselves, we will certainly be our honor to have you as guests at our wedding.
Will do. Will do.
So
That would be
We
quite
will
pleasant.
Probably be at the capital for a while, and if not, we also have contacts in Grig Barrel. McDowell's shop. Thank you very much. Buy stuff.
McDonald's.
it slides them like a £5 gift card. Like, we've actually ended up paying them at the end of the quest. Like,
5
Yo,
gold.
guys.
Oh
They-
god.
We did it. We cured Corona.
dun, 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 dun,
Well
dun, 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 dun.
It's
This is-
2 silver. 2 silver gift card.
These two are patient zero.
Right, can we
Yeah,
roll, everyone roll initiative for me.
I...
Do you breathe?
No,
Make a
um,
make a
starts coughing.
make a social normality check.
now if you excuse me, I think he sort of like takes Clarabelle's hand. I think I'll show the lady to her room.
Okay.
What you mean? Literally the opposite. In fact.
I think you critically misunderstood the meaning of the word gay.
No, I meant
No.
Unless you mean happy, in which
happy
case,
and
yes.
joyous.
They're very good.
Gork's like, yeah, I'm straight as fuck. I like dudes. What?
Come on, guys, don't be so mean. Gorok doesn't understand what normal things and
Okay.
relationships are.
Who knew the
Amnon-
Voldemort would get me?
Amnon takes Clarabelle's hand and leads her up the stairs.
Dude, he's seeing you.
Beta.
Simp.
Sim. He's got a sim.
Now then, shall we be off? We must we must arrive back at the cave as quickly as possible. Correct?
We didn't like use any health potions or anything like that. I think you might have used one health potion to get me up. I don't know if you want to stock up at all.
I gave a health potion to the girl. I'm empty now.
I think Volley used one to pick me up.
Wait, okay, can we change servant's name to Savage? Call him a simp, dude, what the fuck?
I just thought he should know. I thought maybe he wasn't aware. Like.
Sevi's been playing Sevi's been playing too much attention.
He's too perceptive, dude.
Yeah.
I am. I have like +7.
Okay, shut up. Stop flexing.
1 or 2 Gonzalo. 1. Guys,
I said
one.
2.
Number 15. What's with
I
the
don't-
Burger King?
I don't
So
know.
I think we all just get a room, take a rest, and go back to the cave.
Under the sea.
Under
me a
the
sec.
sea. Okay.
Xander, 1 or 2.
1 or 2.
Oh, guys, 1 or 2.
I said 2.
I'm gonna stick with Liam on this one, yeah.
Thanks, Andy.
You
Now it's 50-50.
motherfuckers.
Now it's 50-50.
Oh, you should have asked us individually. Otherwise, we've like gone off of it a little bit.
Oh no, we've just made factions and didn't notice.
We made factions. Yeah, well, this is the party spot.
Dude, Sevi, Rusty, and Noran versus Gorak and Von. That's an easy clap, dude.
Okay.
We actually would win in like 2 seconds.
So, for the sake of brevity, you rest.
Uh-oh.
You are regaled with a full meal upon your awakening. You hear it's
Dude, shut the fuck up.
you hear that it's that it was provided by one Amnon who has left.
Oh yeah, shit, I forgot. Oh, okay. That's right.
Wait, is the woman still here? Or Amnon?
No.
Both left.
They have both left.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
and
I
they
forgot. I
apparently
momentarily
paid for
forgot.
breakfast for you.
Oh, nice.
So they didn't have any money yesterday, but now all of a sudden,
You gave them
Yes.
like 3 gold. 3 gold
We
is
gave them
immense.
money.
3
Yeah.
gold is a lot, you know.
Except when you're a famous band of fucking tournament fighters like Divine D.
Like the
fucking
divine deed.
true.
DM, just one last time because I keep forgetting. One last time.
One last time. Yeah.
Gork, did you see Hamilton? Sick.
Yeah, sick.
Good.
Tell you further.
DM. So if we now that we're in the actual this is where the tournament gets big, right? It's only one big prize. If you lose right before that, you gain nothing.
Well, they don't know that, or certainly you don't know that because you never asked.
Do we know what the prize is? Or
No.
did Volin know?
We know it's a legendary prize, right?
Holy
You
shit.
No, I'm gonna
Fallen
Give you
definitely
some-
told us because he trusts you guys and he would never leave you behind.
I'm
This is
gonna give
true.
you a big reality check, folks.
Oh,
I'm being I'm in this tournament more as a respectful nod to an old friend rather than anything
What?
else. So
Who
whatever.
is this? Should we kill them?
no,
Oh,
usually don't kill people with friends.
Well, I don't know if like old friend is like, ooh, like you were friends back then.
All right,
but-
all right. It is
Uh.
not old friends. It's old friend.
Oh, okay. Under the sea.
I do not
we
understand
go
the
to
difference.
the cave.
I
So,
thought those were the same words.
yes.
The difference is that I
Chevy, it's
did a
fine.
grimace in the first one and I'm
Uh,
smiling in the second one.
Ah, the emotional difference. I understand. My
Right.
apologies.
So let's get breakfast and go back to. We have to finish what we started. Yes.
Free food
What-
is free
well,
food.
what
We shall
Fallen started.
investigate the cave for one more day. Why not?
Sure.
Sounds
We
good.
still have much to learn about the liquid, and we barely even searched anything at
Indeed.
all.
I'm still curious about that. The syringes and what they hold as well myself.
Well,
Mhm.
at least in case everything disappeared at random, we still have our breastplate and helmet.
What?
What?
The breastplate and helmet
that-
that we
Oh,
uncovered.
I do have
the ones we
those.
mentioned
Yes,
selling.
I forgot. I have those.
Indeed.
Indeed, we do. All right,
Mm-hmm.
chop chop, eat up, take bath. Let's go.
Okay. For the sake of brevity, you get there, you have a look around.
So good.
The fireball destroyed pretty much everything.
My bad, boys.
Yikes.
Whoa.
Memes
Because
coming.
not only did it ignite the blue liquid in the room,
Also in the tubes.
it ignited the blue liquid flowing through the pipes.
Uh-oh.
Fuck's sake.
And so, therefore, all the blue liquid in the facility, which was being pumped everywhere.
So did the cave not collapse?
Good
The cave
thing we
collapsed because
literally.
the actual tubes themselves contain the explosion.
Good thing we kept 2 of the syringes from the original ones we found.
We do
right.
have those. I
Indeed.
gave mine. I
I've
gave
got
mine
one.
to
I-
Sevi for
I-
safekeeping, but I would
yes,
like
I
it
have.
back.
I have 2 on my I have 2 on myself. I will hand one back over.
Thank you.
Perfection.
So we all have an extra secret weapon.
Yeah, true. We should use it in the tournament and go rogue.
we should. Yes, that's it.
We
That's
should.
allowed, right?
Anyway,
Well, it doesn't kill people, does it? No.
Interesting. Have we uncovered what it actually does?
but
Well,
we-
I
we-
think
we-
We,
can
we have a
assume by the-
suspicion that it is that it
Like-
turns people right to animals.
What I
Yeah, me
hope
too.
is that whatever this is has been, improved over time. So whatever those awful beasts were, those were just prototypes.
Well,
I
there's
hope.
only one way to find out, right? Volin, stick out your arm.
No.
that was the most sensible way to do it.
Right.
I said
Well-
I would still gladly volunteer myself
No.
as tribute if the instance that it is necessary.
I would like to keep my luscious hair.
What hair? You just covered it up with a hat.
Yes, and
He's just balding, dude. He's bald on the fucking
it
top.
is. Guys, I don't only make bulk characters. I swear.
So, so when you say that like the fiber destroyed everything, so it's not all collapsed. We can still like walk through it. There's just no blue stuff.
Everything is just fire and fire and fire, or was.
No,
Was.
the DM, all the blue liquid is gone, but apparently the tubes did contain the explosion.
Mm-hmm.
The tubes didn't. Yes. So the cave didn't collapse somehow, miraculously.
The pumps
Indeed.
might still. Well, the pumps might not work, but
We should just enter the cave.
We just walk in carefully.
But
My assumption is what I'm saying is
Mark, are
for
you
the sake of
talking?
brevity, my assumption was you've already done that. You've had a bit of a look around
Right.
and discovered that there's no blue liquid. Most of the equipment was destroyed. The structural integrity of the cave has been maintained because the equipment that was destroyed contained the explosion.
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh,
it is
okay.
quite.
So wait. So DM. Do we get? Is the path still the same? Do we get back to where we were
Yes.
last night? Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Is
what
there
this tells-
anything beyond that?
There doesn't appear to be. There appears to have been a way, but it has been there's been a cave-in and it's been
Oh.
closed off.
Oh, Rusty can pull it out now. Can we not we can do some
Yeah,
spells.
Rusty
and we
could.
Can...
We could
Rusty
attempt to do
is
some work
big
on it.
and strong. He should be able to do this kind of work.
It depends on how far it goes. If the entire cave is caved in, while he may be able to do it, it may take an intense amount of time, perhaps longer than we reasonably have.
Fuck's sake.
All right. Yeah.
Is there
you
any
know-
way of telling how deep it does go?
Um,
This potential cave in.
Well, if we could look
No.
through stone,
Hmm.
yes.
if any of you were Earth Elementals,
Whereas
you
I was
could
about to
look.
say that. I was about to say that was an earth elemental when you need one, huh?
All right.
I am an earth elemental, Norn.
You
Just
know what's gonna
shifts.
happen? I'm going to go on a little expedition of my own while you folks do this. You
What do you
see,
mean?
I have an idea.
Well, we do what?
What if I try to climb through some of the pipes to see where they lead?
Ooh, that's a great idea. Yes, you should
Yep.
do that.
We're happy with that.
Indeed.
The
like a-
blue liquid certainly came from somewhere, unless this was one of those systems that just goes around on itself and self-filtrates. But I doubt.
That's
But-
way too technologically advanced.
If manageable, it sounds like a fine plan.
So, here's what's going to happen. How about I stick with Gorok over next to the pumps, and he watches over me in case something really bad happens, while you, Norn, you help Sevi and Rusty try to get stuff out from the crumbling mess. You're strong too, after all.
Gorok looks down in his hands and he looks up to the sky where he imagines the DM would be looking over.
The
And he
sky? You mean the
Him
the
himself.
top of the cave?
No, I
Yeah,
see
the top
through
of the
it,
cave.
I see through it.
Oh
And I-
right,
and
okay.
God is everywhere, my dude. And he looks up and he goes, "DM, is this worth my time?" Does he do an insight check?
No, that's not how it
Make a
works.
wisdom check.
Make a wisdom check to see if there's a god.
Who's this? DM you're talking about? I assume you're talking about the
The
Chaos
Chaos
Emerald.
Emeralds.
Just so happens that I have one.
Why don't I? Why can't-
Right
why
here.
don't I have them?
Mhm.
Sevi and Norin have the Chaos Emeralds.
Chaos control.
Oh, it's not too good.
Sevi is gonna activate Chaos Spear.
Bruh.
Gonna hit all the rubble to the side.
Do you mean is super average?
Below average.
10. You look up, you ask this question,
And you get struck down.
and you think you see something, maybe a response. Psh, a bit of water dripping from a gap in the rock above you splashes into your face and blinds you for a second.
Okay, I look up and I say, "Go on, Volin, in the tube you go."
All right,
Norn will try to pull out the rocks.
let's do our best.
Sevi
Make a
will
strength check.
Epic
Se-
montage,
se-
not
se-
athletics.
Sevi will be
No
commanding.
strength.
Sevi will be commanding fella Rusty to help out.
Can I just give Rusty
even-
advantage, or do
I-
we all roll separately?
I was about to say.
Separately.
Okay.
Can
I
Sevi
mean-
help me for advantage?
Can I?
Oh.
Can I help him grab? I can just grab the stuff for him. Command Rusty with the other arm.
Calculating.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
These are far too heavy for something like that. to be done.
Too heavy for Sevi, but not for me, baby.
Dude, that rhymed.
I know. Thank you.
That was sick.
My name is Alexander Hamilton.
Just you wait.
Just you wait, dude.
And Rusty will make a strength check.
There's a million rocks I haven't pulled, but just you wait.
Just you wait.
Go on, Rusty.
Okay.
Oh,
Bro, he
He didn't roll
sucks.
too good.
Rusty, you're a bitch.
Yeah, Rusty sucks. Rusty gets
Yeah,
this thing.
Norton just said
Well,
that.
it's
You're
not
a
that
bitch.
Rusty's not strong enough. It's that he's too big. He can't actually get into the cave. and get-
Techniques. He's one of those failed claw machines, right? You pick something up and it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
It just slips. Norton looks at him like,
That's
Wait
actually
a-
how claw machines are supposed to be. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, he's
the
doing
ones that
something.
fail are the
That's
ones
what
that don't drop them.
excuse me?
Excuse
Those
me.
are the ones that fail. Anyway, so what happens is Rusty tries to reach and pull out the rocks, but the gap with which you can enter this space is too small for him. So you just have to sort of reach an arm in, and he can't put as much effort into it.
It's okay. Well, I'm not there. to
Norin,
comment on
you
it.
get in there and start lifting some of the smaller rocks, the
Well,
ones that are sort of like about the size of your chest area. Those you lift without issue. It's when you start getting to the ones that are twice, 3 times. Some of them are about 10 times your size.
Okay. 10 times? That's just the wall.
Nah, bro.
You mean the wall?
There are large chunks of rock blocking this up. They're not all like pebble size or basketball size.
I was gonna say some of them will be like a whole cave system size in theory.
So how's everyone feeling about this rock idea then, huh?
it sucks.
Right. Wait, if we should let Volin see how he gets along in the
Yes.
if I say we skedaddle on out.
Meanwhile,
Indeed, I think that may be our best option.
Meanwhile, Fallen.
My oxygen is
Claustrophobic
gone.
Attack.
I am small, I am cool, I'll slippery slide on
Like
the
a
side.
banana pool.
Banana pool,
What
yeah.
the fuck?
Before-
that was a failed rhyme, dude.
It needed to
before
rhyme.
Before Volin goes into the tunnel, can I cast invisibility on him?
That's a good one.
that would have been something to say later, earlier. Sorry.
I mean, we kind of
because-
interrupted
I'll give you
because
that. No,
I
that's fair enough.
said, yeah.
I'm happy with that. That's fine.
Well, he can follow me on
Wow.
the pumps and look at me through the pumps and cast it on me through the pumps, right?
No, it's
No.
As long
Let her
as I
cast
can-
it on
Currently,
the
no one has sight on you, Volin.
But
As you sort of start-
I'm just using detect magic to sort of follow you, but I can't.
Alright.
You sort
can
of
see
scuttle
my-
up the pipes and start
I'm-
investigating.
I'm super magical.
Um,
All of my equipment is magical. That is a fact.
Going
This is
through the pipes, there seems to be not all of the blue liquid was burned up. There's like slight, like occasionally there's like a drop or so
Yeah.
lying around.
Alright.
However, sort of like crawling around, it seems like it's one big loop. That sort of like with, and you actually come across a grate which seems to be a filter of some description.
Alright. Alright.
And you sort of turn around and you see a small rat
Uh-oh.
Oh.
sniffing around,
Filthy rats.
Kill it.
and you actually see it sort of drink a bit of the blue liquid.
No!
Can I stab it though?
It's gonna kill
Uh,
him. It's gonna turn into a Tarrasque right
make
there.
a wisdom saving throw.
Huh? Volan's just gonna die in the pipe. It's just like the first It movie, right?
Dude, imagine we're studying waiting for him. He doesn't come out. We say,
Hey.
No. Okay. You go to you go to stab the rat, but your muscles sort of like knock up as you see this happening in just fear.
What? He's scared of rats?
Hey, it's injectable.
It's not it's not the rat that he's scared of. It's what he sees next.
Huh.
As you see the rat start sort
Tarrasque
of like
Uh-oh.
sort of like regurgitating something, like it's regurgitating something. And you see it like, and something spurts out from its mouth, and sort of like rips open it's the right side of its jaw. A humanoid arm hangs out from its head, and you see its its right paw swell and start out from one of the jaw-like things. A human finger bursts forth, and a human hand starts forming, and you see the rat sort of swell and get bigger, and its eyes sort of like one of them grows and swells. It starts getting to the size of a human eye before it pops. The other one stays the same size, and its eye goes very bright red, and it just looks at you as you are now hovering, locked, staring at this rat as it transforms. And I would like Volin to roll initiative.
Can we talk about this?
I mean, I think that's what the rat sounds like, right?
Pretty much.
The rat goes, bruh.
The rat
I
goes,
forgot to click my token, but
Cow-
there you
cow
go.
goes,
Now it's
rat
there.
goes,
I'll
bruh.
change it to a 9. There you go. Wee 9.
Yo,
Wee.
dude, that was a throwback.
Point.
Dude.
Okay.
Cow goes,
will roll
rat
initiative
goes,
then.
bruh.
Ah, the bruh.
Bruh.
Is he
Yeah.
prone like through this tunnel?
I still go
Okay,
first.
Volin, it is your turn.
I'm in melee with the rat, right?
Mm-hmm.
I need to change the name on my.
Jeez, don't you?
There you go.
Re.
Punk. With aim. That is the point.
I
Roll
like
again
it.
for crit. Okay,
like-
there you go. It's a crit.
What
actually.
the
fuck?
No
So,
way, dude.
I will use.
What the fuck?
Okay, this is how I'm going to do it. So you did 7 points of piercing plus 5 plus 11 plus 2. So you did 26 points of damage. Yeah, the rat's dead.
Wait,
Damn.
Even this mutated rat had 22 hit points.
Bruh.
wait, Gonzalo.
Yes.
What's BLK STL?
Black steel.
Yeah.
Oh, Black Steel.
You
Just write down Black
stashed the
Steel,
rat.
dude.
Level up.
It's
You stab into the rat and sort of like take the dagger and run it up from its sort of like spine up into its head, and sort of you actually feel your dagger get stuck, and you rip it out, and the arm gets severed off and falls to the floor, seemingly being formed in the rat's throat. And the rat sort of lops open in 2 halves.
All right. Information I got. 1. It doesn't only turn humanoids into beasts. It goes the other way around too.
Yep.
And it don't drink it.
You don't say. Don't ingest it. That's crazy, dude.
You aren't there. Shut up.
I hadn't thought of that. That's
You,
a
are,
new
you
one.
aren't there. Shut up.
I
Anyway,
mean, you just said.
We appreciate
gonna-
you, Volin.
turn around for a moment. I'm gonna whip out the thieves' tools, and I'm gonna sabotage this damn friggin' filtering system. That's right,
Filtering.
boys.
Make a sleight of hand check.
And you know what? Why not? If it has small parts, I'm about to steal them good.
Steal just a couple gears.
Okay, you can't. It seems it's a very complicated. It's not just like a metal grate. There's actually complicated parts to it, tiny intricate bits, and you can't actually seem to get at the tiny bits. So eventually, you just sort of huff and snip the big metal grate.
There you go. I got in. Wow. What's inside exactly?
It just seems to be more piping and going on a bit. You actually find a rat's nest.
Bruh.
The grate that stopped the rats getting in.
Uh-oh.
How are the rats getting in? I'm gonna check for holes.
Sure, I won't even make you roll. You come across a little hole about rat-sized if the rat really squeezed. Which seems to go on. You can sort of like reach your hand in, and about when your arm's fully extended, your hand gets into a bigger open space.
All right, this is good. I'm gonna. Does this make sense with the tunnels made by other creatures that I have that there are also here, or does it not make sense? Is this something separate?
It could be. There's nothing saying it couldn't.
Hmm. I'm gonna I'm gonna light a torch with my tinderbox and I'm gonna stick it on the other side so I know what part what is if I come if I come across a random torch next to a hole, there you go. That's the place.
Same.
Or it could also help me because if I let her go the torch and the torch goes woo, means it's
That's what torches sound like. That's true.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
when they...
Clang, 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 clang.
Yeah.
All right, so I let it go of a lit torch on the.
They
other
say
side.
awooga, awooga.
Does it fall? Does it collide instantly? Does it fall?
You let go of it and it hits the floor immediately.
Huh. All right. This is on the floor. Nice. All right.
Torches just sound like Mario.
I'm gonna. All right. So this is just piping. As it appears, this filtration system is just complex piping. That's it. And the rest of nets also.
It doesn't lead anywhere?
It goes it loops around.
When he continues round, everyone you hear, and Volin slams out one of the other pipes and rolls into the center of the room.
That's
Hey.
not
Oh.
that big.
Quite the dramatic entrance.
All right, guys. So funny thing.
Funny meme.
Mm-hmm.
Need a hand, and I'll show
Don't.
hand.
He produces a tiny humanoid arm that's longer than it should be for its size. It's sort of severed just above the elbow, in the sort of bicep area.
How
See
odd.
this boy?
What
I
the
killed a
frack,
midget.
dude?
You did not lose a arm, did you not?
No, guys, I killed a midget. Just kidding.
What?
It was a rat. It was a rat, guys. It was an ugly rat with arms.
Sevi, I believe it's time for the bruh.
I do not believe I know what a midget is.
Oh.
All right, yeah. The correct term is dwarf.
Ah,
I have killed the dwarf.
And I hope.
Regardless, I do believe that this liquid we have in the syringes, it may be useful to poison people. Put in food.
But as far as the Black Knight goes, it's looking like a big nope from this
Looks like a
cave.
big nope. Also, I have found a separate entrance, maybe, which should be around that side over there.
Okay. Well, do we want to go check that out then? Is everyone happy with that?
Yes,
I would be
have
fine to
not
investigate
noticed
it.
extra entrances, but we have Rusty. Rusty can punch through wall. You see.
Okay.
punched you.
Thanks.
I will command him to do as needed, of course.
Round this side.
So I assume we like
Go
go
check
around
and
that
check it
side.
out.
Yeah, I assume we go around that side.
Okay. Off we
I
go.
am no architect, but if we hear too much rumbling, we flee. How about that?
That sounds good.
A logical move, yes.
So can we find the entrance pretty easily? Do we know where it is?
I think we have to make one. But
It's in hell.
Yes, you cast plane shift. No,
The highway to hell.
No. So, you command Rusty. Okay, Rusty starts wailing on the wall. Sure. And after about a minute, punches a hole through it. A hole big enough for everybody except Rusty to get through.
Sick.
Ah, well done, Rusty. Thank you. Shall
And
we?
there is a tunnel on the other side. The minute this hole is made, you hear the sound of earth being moved out the way.
Uh-oh.
That is not a good sign.
Secret entrance?
It looks like it, but I do not
It's
believe.
more like something burrowing through the earth, moving it out the way.
Oh god.
We might have awakened some kind of bigger than normal rat.
Bigger
Sure.
than normal. bigger
Let's
than
say it's a rat. Yeah.
A dire rat.
Oh, the most dire of them all, dire for us.
Stop.
Very,
Just
very
stop.
dire.
So how about this? We stealth.
Shall I put Rusty on standby here? I do not believe he will be able to fit through the hole.
Well, I guess we will, and if we need, we can also flee and use him as a doorstop.
That is potentially true. In that case, I could attempt to put him on guard here. Make a loud noise if something comes across by hitting a wall or something similar.
Sure, put him on sentinel mode. You understand more about these kinds of things than I do.
Am I able to put Rusty on fucking Overwatch mode?
Overwatch mode. Fuck
No,
yeah, dude.
but you can watch him, and if anything pops up, you can command him to attack something.
Very nice.
You can
Good enough.
basically just not move him, and then hide, so the thing can't see it. So if anything shows up, it can't see you, and then
Right.
remotely command him to attack it. But you can't say like, if anything shows up, you attack it. You have to manually tell him to attack.
When something shows up, you tell him to attack. Huh?
Hmm?
Nice. All right. Anyways, so here's the
Supposing.
deal, guys. I dropped a torch near where I found the place. Therefore, we should see a lit torch somewhere.
Lit.
There you
All right. I will peek around the corner. Is there a lit torch?
Lit.
We all do this very, very carefully.
Okay. This is very interesting.
It's only
Simply.
interesting if it leads us to the Black Knight.
This is what the three mind flayers say to each other while
Right.
they walk.
I have to
Yeah.
suddenly turn around. Huh?
Yeah, very interesting. Look at the torch.
Oh, very interesting. The third one. I am Kermit the my player.
Look at the torch.
I am Kermit.
I will Kermit genocide.
What the fuck? dude?
That's us. That's us at all rats.
At all midgets, that's us.
Mhm.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
So gonna have to bleep that one out.
We're good. Okay, we can edit that one out. Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Good.
You
like
sort of
the-
start investigating around.
King explosion murder.
And the sound of burrowing earth gets closer.
I ready an attack.
Okay. Well,
Ha ha ha.
I'd like you to make a
Macarena.
DM.exe stopped working.
sorry, I'm setting stuff up.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Setting up our TPK. Yeah.
He set
Right,
up the new
guys.
character sheets.
All right, guys. I made a new subclass and race so you guys could experiment with it.
Who's the first person who's gonna play a wild mount subclass, huh?
Me. He's like, I don't.
You
Abba?
I'd like everyone to make perception checks.
Okay.
All right.
I think I'm gonna roll not very good. I have a theory I don't.
What? I rolled good.
I rolled
Okay.
I rolled okay.
I rolled so good.
So it's a surprise attack on Norin and
But I read an attack.
yeah, but it still gets a surprise attack on you.
Okay.
Volin, it doesn't get one on Volin and Servant. Okay.
Gets one on me though with 15. Are you mad?
Yeah,
Yes.
fuck you, dude.
It's a sneaky
We
bastard.
What he's saying is
But-
fuck you.
Big sneaky rat.
Listen,
Big
F-U-C-K. You.
Okay.
Space Y-O-U.
I didn't even want to be.
So
Liam just died.
It's funny.
Norin.
Huh?
What the fuck?
But no, I don't wanna. No, I refuse.
2DK 20 plus 6, 2. Of
Oh, I
course.
die.
There you go. Okay.
Plus
Um, I presume that hits Norin. That does hit Norin.
6. That
against
makes
Gorok.
sense.
Okay. So
Oh shit! I still have
Something-
my glaive.
something bursts out the ground, and a sort of like spiked leg-looking thing
Oh, good.
comes out and stabs into Gorok's back.
Sick.
Nice.
Freaking epic.
Okay, Gorok, you take
Death.
Come on, just
You
down me
die.
now.
You
9
just-
points of piercing damage.
Nothing personnel, kid.
We're not even here.
Norin,
Fucking black.
as
I
the
take
you see, you see the thing stab into Gorok's back, and then you feel something clamp around your leg.
Oh.
You take 12 points of piercing damage.
Wow,
as
did not
it bites
expect.
into you.
Uh huh.
Sick.
Do I get to make my held action?
Yes.
Cool. So here's the thing. I have reach and sentinel, but I was too late, right? It's in my range now.
Yeah, and it also came out the ground.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, which technically means you wouldn't have had range.
Which is actually fitting because I don't know what ground rumbling means because I've never been on ground.
True.
So I will.
Heck is ground. What is
stab,
this sorcery?
You just assume it's a normal thing.
He is now 0 movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Okay. So, with that,
Do I die?
initiativo.
Where's Rusty at?
Where
Rusty's
is
outside.
at?
He's
Yeah, we
outside.
got
You can't do PP
You
7.
can't get him. He's hanging out. That's fine.
Where's Rusty at?
Range is the best class in the game, so I don't really need.
Sure, I'll
No.
use this for a turn.
Rusty's the best class in the game, not gonna lie.
As not a joke, Unearthed Arcana ranger abilities are actually pretty decent.
I mean, melee ranger's better than ranged ranger, so don't at me.
You mean Belanger.
Stranger. Strength
Stranger
ranger,
things.
stranger.
Manger. There's Ranger
Bruh.
and Manger.
Melee ranger. This is true.
My
There's-
favorite
There's manger and stranger.
things.
Because manger is general melee, but stranger is strength ranger.
Funny.
Good joke, guys. Do you want me to explain the joke? It will
Nope.
be very funny.
Shut the fuck up.
You don't need to
Okay.
explain the joke.
I
It made
can't
me
believe
laugh.
we got attacked by a big rat.
Alright, I need to roll initiative.
I was gonna say you haven't. I was about to mention that. Yeah.
why do you never have a
Um,
map? I got removed immediately.
My god, that's an ugly rat.
That's an ugly rat. Ladies and gentlemen, that is an ugly rat.
Oh shit, a rat.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have an important announcement to make.
What?
Big rat is a bitch ass motherfucker.
Did
Hey
he
guys,
take it?
we have an announcement to make. Stop Corona.
He put blue stuff on
Uh,
my wife.
Stop.
Norin,
Yes.
why are your stats on your Roll20 sheet and your stats in D&D Beyond not the same?
What do you mean?
I mean, in D&D Beyond, your dex is 10, and your
Uh.
wisdom, yeah, literally the only difference is your
We're gonna have to
dexterity.
start. We're gonna have to start the campaign again.
I'm gonna have to start the campaign again. Guys,
I'm
rewind.
gonna make a new character.
It's rewind time. Yeah.
Sandra has
Uh,
committed crimes against the game by cheating, so now we have to kill him.
I don't know which one is the.
Xander, you have committed crimes against Mad Mercer and
I'm
his
gonna
people.
go with the
What say you in
D&D
your
Beyond
defense?
one.
Yeah, we should go with D&D Beyond. Boom. Like this.
Xander, you've
So,
done it. You've done it
um,
now, you freakazoid.
Shut.
So basically,
done
what comes bursting out
Thanks,
the
dude.
ground is I already have a picture of its base.
But
This,
That thing is spooky.
that thing is
except
spawned.
its lower jaw is no longer what it used to be. Its lower jaw has been replaced with a green, scaly,
What the frack?
abomination. Sort of like it's sort of like an alligator jaw that goes out and extends longer than its top jaw.
That's
Alright,
a demon
guys,
if
good
I've
news.
ever
These
seen
guys
one.
are normal. Good news, these guys are normal.
Right. These guys are just epic.
They are ugly, just normal.
There we go. I've shown these
Just
guys
like
to the stream.
Fallen, baby.
I showed these guys to the stream. I think Volin looks pretty good in the funny hat.
Thanks.
The funny hat is kind of funny. That's
It's a
true.
good hat.
Anyway, Volin, it is. I don't think this will last very long, but it's your turn.
Alright, so basically it is like on the floor just poking its head out and biting.
No, it's now fully out of the ground.
Oh.
It's currently got a spike through Gorok, and it's
Huh?
holding Norin by his foot.
Am I grappled?
No. Wait.
Grapple.
Can I... Am I close
grapple.
enough to stab it, or
Maybe
do I have to
grapple.
bow? Can I
Is-
stab or can I bow?
Yes, you are grappled, Norin.
Where did you go? From? Where
Um,
did you go? I got grappled.
Oh
Am I
no.
close
What
enough
did you,
to
what did
poke?
you act? Yes.
Or do I have to move to poke?
I'd
Yes.
say you have to move, but like 5 feet. It's not that long.
Alright, anyways, I'll aim and throw Spooky Dagger.
The
throw.
spunky
Okay.
dogger.
That hits. Yeah. 19, sorry, points of damage. The dagger flies and goes into this thing's hide, buries in. You can actually see beneath its chitin, chitin, sorry.
Shite.
It's pronounced
So
chitin,
what?
isn't it? Beneath its sort of like
shite?
chitinous, beneath its chitinous outside, like exterior body armor, you actually can now see green scales.
Bruh.
Ah, those might be worth $1. Aim for the head, guys.
Okay, bucko.
Aim for the head.
gone for the head.
It sort of like feels this and lurches to the side a bit and turns its attention to you, Volin. Is that the end of your turn?
Haha. Okay.
Hehe.
Yes.
Funny
Okay.
joke reference.
Oh.
The spines on its back sort of like flare up, and it will attack Servant and Volin.
Yo, that
Huh?
chillin'. That kind of vibe.
That misses Volin. That misses Servant.
Mm,
Bitch.
As its spines, as the spines from its back fire out.
This
Um,
vibe check is whack, dude.
I will not have my vibe checked.
Volin just sort of ducks to the ground and it goes over him. Servant sort of ducks to the side and lets it hit Rusty instead.
Boink.
And these spines just bounce uselessly off of Rusty's metal body.
Convenient.
Convenient.
It is Norin's turn, who is currently being grappled.
Hi- yeah, but it's still in my range, so I will. Juan.
Thresh around.
Oh, that's my bonus action, I guess. E.
Miss.
Ooh.
Hit.
So the first one was my bonus action, I guess. You know, it's the
Mm-hmm. So 2 hit. So
so
that's
21 damage. I will attempt. I knock down. Trip attack.
Okay,
No,
strength
actually, I will
check.
do command. I will do commanders. Oh wait, I have
You-
to forgo one
you
of my attacks.
already
Use the
attacked
bonus action. Never mind. I will do triple take and add a d8 damage.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Okay. I mean, he still takes 1 extra damage.
1 damage. Yes.
Ah,
He says
Um,
no.
So as it sort of like pulls you up off the ground and you're now sort of dangling upside down, you use the butt end to slam into its throat, causing it to and sort of like loosen a bit, so you can then so it loosens you enough that you can sort of like get your footing, swing round, and sort of like you're now sort of like so you use the swing of your first attack, which misses, but you use it to sort of like swing yourself up, so you're sort of now like it's almost like you're riding it.
Bonk.
And then you bring your glaive down and stick it in between like the plates of its head, right on top of it, and pull it out, and the thing thrashes and squeals.
That's kind of nutty, dude.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Gorok, it is your turn.
So I think I'm probably just going to play it nice and safe and miss a firebolt, if that's okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna try and go right for its one of its eyes and just try and shoot the little firebolt in its eye. And I
Little
just
bugger.
Okay.
He's aiming for the head.
fire it
Very
straight
nice.
through.
You should
That just hits.
What? You rolled enough and did damage?
But he did make you crit damage.
Okay.
Wait, that's actually really good
that's-
damage.
that
What the
w-
frick?
That being just barely a hit wouldn't hit its eye. But like you throw a firebolt, and as this happens, like Noram pulls out his glaive and sort of sends its head flying to the side. So you miss the eye and hit its bottom jaw instead. But
That's
you
fine
still
with me.
burn a part of its scales off and sort of make it retch as ash and smoke bellows into its nostrils.
Nice.
Get
I
got, dude.
sort of I walk back like 30 feet. I just try and get out of range and just whatever it is, just sort of get myself away from this thing.
Okay.
And then I am my turn.
Servant, it is your turn.
Right. Just to check, I'm also like right next to the thing, right? Because it attacks.
Yes.
Yeah.
Funky.
Not.
dude.
I was gonna say, because don't know about y'all. I tend to use range.
Uh-oh,
I-
here we
do I-
go again.
But yeah, I don't really.
I mean, you have a rape.
Yeah. I'm wondering that's what I've been going back and forth on is do I take the -2 to the attack and or just take the damage? For this time I'll just use the rapier and aim for the head as was requested. Before I'm using an action to Hunter's Mark the dude. Which
Okay.
just
Same.
I don't think it. Yeah, that's right. It just does it as an attack action. You know what Hunter's Mark does. Extra attacks will make 2 attacks along with Hunter's Mark on either of them. Just go for 2 swipes right up at it.
One of them's a crit, so roll Hunter's Mark again.
This is true.
That is more than enough. It had 19 hit points left.
Alright.
So you just stab into its sort of like abdomen area with your rapier and sort of make it start limping as one of the legs actually pop off. It seems that while technically stronger than the average whatever this thing is, this blue stuff has a bad effect on your anatomy.
Hmm.
And sort of using this, you sort of like roll under it and just stab upwards into its sort of like heart chest area, and you feel it go and limp into your rapier, and
Slowly
it
pull
sort
the
of like
rapier out.
starts spasming on the blade.
Slowly gonna pull the rapier out after it's done spasming around. Right.
Okay, I presume you get out from underneath it, then pull your rapier out.
Yeah, I mean that's the hope. That's the perfect world. Back up and just say, well, simpler than expected, I assume.
It was clear that this would, happen. We are too good for this.
You hear more, and you hear multiple.
I
Damn
ready. I fucking no. Yeah, I ready my attack.
Damn it! Last time this happened, they were fighting other creatures. Now, did they win?
Seems
All
like
right,
it.
guys.
At the absolute
We
least, they're
have-
coming for us. That's what matters.
All right, guys. We have a couple seconds. This is how it's gonna go. Do we trudge through to explore the tunnel, or do we back off while we have a chance and just assume that maybe there's nothing?
Well, yeah, yeah. I guess if we don't really think it's going to lead anywhere, and I feel like we would have had a better inclination that
We should leave.
we should leave and just heck out.
We
And
should head the freak out.
if we can't do any more investigating, then we're gonna I don't know, with whoever we can try and figure out what's
Well,
Dang it.
I will leave with you if you
Rest.
advise it.
not gonna rest too easy until we get the Black
Dang
Knight.
it. I hoped you would maybe think that since last time we met the Black Knight, they were on the other side of tunnels with these things, but all right.
Wait, do we think it's on the other side of the tunnel? Is there another side?
Other side as in further down.
Do you want to go down?
Yes, follow it.
Okay, we'll follow it then. I'll follow.
Sure.
I shall do as you ask.
All right, but
Okay.
how
Can
do we do
Rusty
this as a
fit?
strategy? Do we run through, or do we stop and try to destroy them as we go?
We run.
If we stop ourselves, then it is not unlikely that more will catch up within that time. We likely want to continue moving, and if they get too close, deal with them as we see fit.
Besides,
agree.
remember, Rusty is sort of back there.
Indeed.
Too big. Yes, we should hurry. Wait.
All right,
We
we'll
need
make
to
a break for
fight.
it. This is nice.
Fight without Rusty.
You hear behind you.
Fuck. Let's go. Run!
All right,
Um,
we'll make a break for it.
I hold the back line. If any of those fuckers enter my range and I see them, I
So you're
will stop
going
them in their
deeper
tracks.
into the tunnel.
Yes.
It would appear so.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get further up the front line so that
T,
I have
T,
ample
K,
range to use
T,
longbow if
T, K.
necessary.
For the sake of brevity, because you basically end up going through a maze of tunnels that sort of just wind and weave, and some fold back in on top of each other. And as you go, you occasionally see more of those creatures emerge from the ground. They all seem to have sort of like different mutations to them, and you even see a few bronze skin sort of like insectoid like things, and these two types of creatures do fight.
All right, great. We have covering fire.
Okay.
Wait.
Convenient.
You see a Onkeg which seems to have been mutated with 4 spider-like legs coming out of its back, and it actually spews acidic webbing onto one of the other creatures, wrapping it up and burning it.
That's good.
Brilliant.
Sick.
Awesome. 10 out of 10.
This is where we die.
Hey, as long as we keep running, it will all be okay.
Hurry, hurry, run, run.
After, I'll say, 15 minutes going through these tunnels, you start to see light.
Light at the end of the tunnel.
My torch! Finally, my torch!
His torch.
And you sort of like, it's not torchlight, it's more like ambient lit daylight.
Where the fuck did my torch go?
Shut
And
up.
like you run towards it, and as you get there, you see a towering, metallic, rusted figure standing outside a sort of hole in a wall, which seems to have been punched through. The metallic figure.
Did we go all the way around? What?
But
Do we just fucking loop?
Did we hit the loop de loop?
This is Rusty standing
But
before you now.
Right,
shit.
we're out of this
Have
place.
we gone in a circle?
We're donezo.
We should go.
We should go. I
Run,
agree.
run.
All right, I have no complaints.
Oh, odd. Alright, if we shall leave, then so be it.
Damn, I hope this isn't some kind of.
Billy.
So are we
Okay.
yeeting?
Yeah, yeet.
We are Yayitin. Yayitin.
We are
Yes.
gonzoed
Aye.
from this place.
Let's do this way, you know, command him over to keep following.
So as we're walking like out of here, can I sort of like turn to Volin and be like, Volin, is there any information you have as to where like the Black Knight could be, or are you generally just going off hunch of we'll come back and hopefully he'll be here? I
was-
want to help you. Go on.
No, I didn't. You know, it's very hard to get information on someone like that when there are no spies dedicated to finding it besides ourselves.
Okay. I wouldn't ask this question in any other circumstance, and I sort of like really whisper this like to the side and don't know. The guy that you made a deal for, is it worth going back to that where the Black Knight is? Because I assume, and correct me if I'm wrong, this isn't something you're gonna just let go and we'll just go to the tournament and have a great time and be world champions, while the Black Knight is still out on the run. Is that correct?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let this go. No, I'm not.
Okay, so I think we'll discuss it with the other guys, but I don't know how you would feel about that. I know he's already got a couple of favors up on you, but you know what? If it means killing a couple more crazy clowns in a booth, and it means wedding this and you and your sister, then surely that's the best thing. Like because otherwise we've got no option, and less than a week to do it. So, but I'll follow your lead on this one.
All right, if that is the case, then I mean, all right, fine. No, I guess we can kill more freaking clowns, whatever. But damn, I hate that.
I hate that too. Don't worry. And I know we wouldn't have to go. We wouldn't go to this guy unless we absolutely needed to. But I mean, I don't know what other options we have at this point.
Guess we don't. Whatever kind of thing that the Black Knight had here, it's all gone. It's all. There's no pool of acid. There's nothing.
I agree.
Wherever he transported himself, it must have done something to the place as well. Or I have another theory. What if this whole cave system has some kind of weird magical property and just each week just has something different in it?
And then what we'd have to. I don't know how we'd figure that out.
Yeah,
And-
well,
And if that's correct, we don't have the weeks to spend to wait for that to happen. Before
it
we-
is a funny theory, but I agree. I will not try anything whatsoever anymore. This place has taken enough of my time.
I agreed. So should we run it by the other guys?
Our time, yes.
All right, we have a plan. We should perhaps sacrifice. As much as it hurts me to say it, perhaps we should ask for help from our quote-unquote friend.
Well, funny you'd say that. Right.
I mean, if anyone else has got any better ideas, I'm all ears. But at this point, I don't really know what we can do.
Well, I suppose if you are completely and fully intent on killing this odd Black Knight fellow, then I am unsure if there is much other option other than locating a diviner or something of the sort, but that may prove itself unreliable.
I guess we could try to search around for a proper diviner, since we have plenty of descriptions.
To an
Wait, we
extent.
do?
Do we know his face?
Without waiting to hear back about the...
Have I seen his face?
No, you've never seen him
Or-
out of his armor.
All right, but Paradina may have, perhaps.
We will be banking on the idea, I would imagine, for most diviners, that there is some defining information with which to find this person.
Well, I'm not too deep into magic stuff.
Neither
will
am I,
go
but
along with
that is merely my assumption and my advice on the matter, but of course, I will go with what you decide.
If we can procure any information from a diviner or so, as you say, we will. If not, I guess we have no other resort.
Yes, we should try the Diviner first, but we should make haste.
Yes, we should. We have a week.
Indeed, time is of essence.
All right. In fact, we don't have a week. We should have only 5 days or so. We need some time to arrive in the capital, after all.
This is true, considering transit there is slightly less time, but admittedly I am unsure if there is truly much difference between 5 days and 7 days in practice.
All right. That said, let's not dilly-dally. Let's return as soon as possible.
Indeed,
Agreed.
we ought to be off.
Time skip.
And I'm a
Okay.
King of Crimson!
Heading back to Fodlan.
No, Zawardo does different.
When you get back, sort of like, a guard sort of like runs up to you and looks at you and goes, you're Divine D, yes?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's us.
Right, well, I thought you should know there was a half-orc fellow asking after you lot.
What?
Half-Hawk?
Half-orc?
Do any of
Do
you know any
anyone
half-orcs?
that-
No, I don't think I've met a half-orc yet.
Well, regardless, we have time to simply talk to someone.
Agreed.
I
No
believe
harm
you
in
may
that.
find him in the
All right.
tavern. Good day to you.
Do you know where this half-orc is, sorry? Did they give any information as to where they'd be?
He
Or...
said, he's just said, I believe you'll find him in the tavern.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, I must have blanked out. My bad.
Tavern time.
Tavern time.
Zoned out.
Tavern
here.
time.
Tavern time.
Okay.
Come along. Bring all your friends. Together we'll...
Going into the tavern, there's the general, right, time to switch ambience.
Jake the dog and Finn the human. It's adventure. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah.
There's the general hubbub and bustle in the tavern. And then there's also, you notice a new figure from than the usual folk, sitting in the corner, sort of like leaning back in his chair, one hand on a mug. He has a cloak the billowing cloak that covers his shoulders and most of his arms, as well as a hood which obscures his face. You sort of see his lower jaw, two like tusks poking out, and his skin seems to be a pale green.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine we will approach, fella.
We will.
No, we'll just stand there staring.
Yeah,
at
we'll just look at them until they come over to us. That's the
Okay,
power
so you
move.
sort of like walk up. As you walk up, he doesn't really react to you approaching, other than he brings the drink to his lips and takes a swig.
On the way to him, of course, I give my the Divine D signature to anyone. Of course.
Of course, naturally.
We make
I mean,
cards
we are
now.
famous, right?
Folks do look at you and sort of like as you walk past. Some of them recognizing you. Some of them noticing the fact that you're blue.
I
Oh.
am blue.
Appetite.
Some of them aren't paying any attention to you. And so you sort of walk up, and there are enough seats for all of you around the table.
We pull up our
Right.
bums.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'll carefully sit down after everyone else does, just to ensure that that is the course of action being taken.
Guess we will. Guess we will.
The
Wouldn't-
figure brings the drink to his lips again and places the mug down on the table and sort of like folds his arms, and the hood sort of sweeps over you all as his head turns.
But-
You don't see his eyes, but he looks over you all. And then he looks at Norin.
Uh-oh.
Thought you'd be bigger. I
You
Take that as an insult.
you are the half orc who wished to speak with us, yes?
Yes.
May
What is
we
it
ask
you
on?
need,
Yes.
small one?
I don't
Small
need
one.
anything.
Oh.
But I thought you might want to know something.
Yes.
Not far from here. Bit off into the Cinderlands.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
There's a place. Ancient old. A temple. This temple, it's to some fire deity, not Finistine, someone else. And sorry, I just caught something in Roll20.
Yeah, no.
And believe it or not, there's still folks guarding it. Ash crawlers don't bother them.
Sounds ominous. Well, do you think we're up for some treasure hunting? Is that it?
I've heard things about you lot. Thought you might want to know. After all, I think we'd all be interested to know what they're guarding.
When you say they, who is guarding it really?
Right.
Not entirely sure. Don't even know how many there are. There's at least 2. We stand outside its entrance, spears, looking out all menacing.
Two
And
humanoid
if-
guards,
if-
you say?
Mm-hmm.
And if you're so big and bad, then why haven't you gone to take this on your own? Why haven't you
Oh,
got people?
Don't
together?
need it.
You don't need it, but you need it enough to let us know.
I get what he means. He's just doing his own thing.
Okay.
It would be nice to get in friendly with the champions of Grid Barrel.
This is true.
Well, are you asking for an autograph,
Uh,
my dude?
No.
Well, I would say buddy. Calling a champion a small boy wouldn't be the way to do it, but
I never said he was small.
hmm,
I said I thought he'd be bigger.
right. You
Right.
thought it would be
Actually, I would take that as a compliment because he assumed because of mine. Of course, me having
all right.
defeated.
I'm
Hearing
sorry
what
to
you
say,
did.
Norn.
Uh,
Oh, yes.
He sort of like looks at Norin, hearing what you did. He points to Rusty. I expected you to be at least twice his size.
I would take that as a compliment now.
there you go.
All right. I guess he's disappointed you're just medium instead of humongous.
Right, but this means I am even stronger for my stature, yes.
That only means you can improve as well.
Of course. Well, that's not how height works, Sevi. At least not
Yep.
with my people.
Remember to eat your dozen eggs at the start of the day.
My dozen what?
Dozen eggs at the start of the day, like Gaston.
What are eggs? No, I know what eggs are. I'm just
that's,
and they lay those under the seat. Under this.
Right.
that's a different
In
song.
fact, It's probably the idea of things not laying eggs that's more alien to you.
Yeah, right. I mean,
Eggs
mammals
are
exist,
normal.
dolphins and shit.
So, do we want to make? Are we gonna just make a move straight out to that place then with that information?
Yes.
I'm gonna say, I for one
He
would like
sounds
to
up.
quickly add. I would like to add. I thought that was a fine bit of information, and I thank you, my sir. If I may ask your name, because I don't believe you stated it as of yet.
You don't need it.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
I do like to have the names of all my friends, though.
Wait, so what exactly are we? We don't know what they're guarding.
Or why
It
we're
is-
going there?
It is an old temple of a god not belonging to our
Of
pantheon.
Jesus.
That is the idea.
An
Right.
unknown fire deity, as it was put, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Before we go, do I need to expand like a hit die to heal, or do I just drink some alcohol?
Short rests are cool. We can
Nah,
do
just
short
drink some
rests.
alcohol. That always works.
Yeah. Just like King Crimson.
Just like Toll the Dead, it always works.
I told you.
Short rest it up.
Regardless.
I mean, there would have been a long rest on the way back anyway.
True.
I was gonna
Let's
say,
go
we've-
kick some.
Preach.
I was gonna
Let's
say,
go kick
but
some fire ass. I am gonna ice the shit out of these boys, and I'm gonna wall of
Nice.
dirt them to the point where they can't do anything. Let's go.
they're gonna get Action Jacksoned.
All right. So,
What does that mean?
It means we're off.
hey, whoa! I do insist we should have a name, though.
Divine Deed.
Something at all.
And
Well, how about this then? You want my name, you can get it when you get back.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait. So what? Wait. So I didn't. I was kind of distracted by the thing I thought was an insult, but it turned out it wasn't. D- this is not an illegal activity, right?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Good.
No one owns the place, really. It's not
All right.
legally
So,
protected.
let me
Understood.
make a new question. Something new altogether. So,
Make a new
how did you
question.
come up with this information, huh?
come up with
I had
it?
some friends who were scavenging the Cinderlands.
All right.
Sounds like
About a
It-
place in the Cinderland.
It seems
And-
fairly logical.
What do we think is there? Do we have any hunch?
Can I make an insight check though?
Make an inside check.
If he rolls bad, can we all make an insight?
23.
Big eyebrow raise. So now he rolls and he has like a 14 bonus.
No.
Yeah. Plus 20.
You get the feeling that when he says I had some friends scavenging out in the Cinderlands, he was with them.
Scavenging.
He was what?
The fact that they're not here anymore.
They
Oh.
did.
They did.
They did.
He had some
Wait,
friends.
so
huh?
DM, just checking about lore of the fucking of Havadon, right? So you could just scavenge shit in the Cinderlands because it used to be.
Well, it's currently unclaimed area, and generally scavenging in the Cinderlands is a stupid idea because of ash crawlers.
Right.
Yeah.
But
It's really
what would
dangerous,
one-
but you know.
What would one hope to find there?
Well, because it's
deity
so
to a
dangerous,
fire
nobody
god?
really touches it.
I
So
have,
if anyone were to have like, if there were plenty of rich families in the area,
Mm-hmm.
This sounds ominous.
or you could hope to find like a temple to a fire god, you know.
Well, you can
the
also
things.
always find the remains of adventurers that died there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Free loot. Let's go.
Free gamer loot, my boys.
Reclaim the souls of those who lost them there.
Nah,
Very-
fuck them, dude.
All right. Anyways,
not
I
quite. Anyone who
suppose
dies in the
that,
Cinderlands becomes an ash crawler pretty much immediately.
Oh.
Sick. Good information to know.
So it's like the coronavirus.
Oh,
Oh!
we're gonna get
I
demonetized from our
Coronavirus
zeros.
twice in a row. Haha, fuck you.
Oh!
Bah.
Man, imagine we get 2 billion subscribers. If we ever get 2 billion
Right,
subscribers,
imagine if we get
won't
2
get
billion subscribers,
demonetized.
right, guys?
Like right now. Hey, that sees us.
This is
That
true.
would-
If I hack YouTube and I give all of PewDiePie's subscribers to us, easy win.
Easy.
I mean, that
Free
would be a
money.
victory royale, but you might as well take T-Series subscribers.
I'll take them both.
If
You
you're
could
a
actually
real-
probably do it as well because they're not as well manned as they used to be.
I'll take them both.
All right.
mean-
Regardless. All right. Back in the jam. We've got the information. We've got stuff. We've got
Do we want to go there before or after the tournament? Before, right?
Yeah, we've got like 5 days. We might as well just get it done.
Yeah, sure.
we are pretty close to it. We are at the border practically, so it is a matter of how
Uh-oh.
far deep it is in the
We're at
Cinderlands.
the border.
It's
I
about
assume
an
since
hour.
it hasn't been noticed, it might be on an offshoot, perhaps a bit west or east, rather than the normal path.
I don't know
people
if it's
used to
been
take.
noticed, but maybe those who have noticed it haven't come back.
Perhaps Lord Jesus Christ himself is stationed there.
Huh. All
I
right.
knew it.
Mark it on the map.
On the map, on the
Indeed.
map.
Get the motherfucking
You,
strap.
you sort of give him the map and he takes it and he sort of looks at it. And you see him sort of like doing a bit of math in his head.
Myth.
It should be about there. And he marks it.
Do
All right.
just
How
a
far?
little bit.
How far deep into the Cinderlands is it?
Not very far, it's about an
How
hour
far
away.
deep?
Huh.
An hour's walk.
Well, this sounds
That
almost
was
like a
woke,
trap.
dude.
What's the catch?
Ketchup.
Well,
That makes sense.
I know.
there isn't one yet.
Huh, right. All right. The catch is the whole thing by itself. All right.
It's just a trap.
And not
Guess
to
we'll
mention, if there was an intentional catch, I imagine it would not be mentioned, even if you asked for the catch.
Mention intention.
200 IQ, Sevi.
I suppose that people usually blink twice each time there
Savvy's
is a
got
catch.
a case of the ginormous brain, I guess.
I just thought it seemed logical.
You don't understand.
I'm just looking for friends.
Oh, you'll
That's-
have
that's
friends.
nice.
Don't worry,
That's
buddy. We'll be back in a few hours if this is true. All right. We'll bite. Or
if
won't
this
we?
is true.
All right, we'll
I
bite
assume
or
you
we'll
will
not
be
bite.
here when we get back?
I've got nowhere better to be.
You're a
Fair
loser.
enough.
Let's go.
What the fuck?
You are a
won't.
beta.
You are what we like to call a beta male.
Okay, let's go. Let's peace
Beta
out.
orbiter male.
All right, Bucko. All right, Bucko. Let's leave the poor guy behind and let's
All right,
discuss this
fucko.
there.
Indeed.
So,
be off
all
that.
right, folks. This is the thing. Do we bite or do we not bite? It is fairly
Bite.
I think we bite. It's better
Uh,
than fighting big rats in a cave. Let's go.
And it's
All
better
right.
than pit fighting. This seems interesting.
All right, all right,
indeed,
all right,
if-
all right.
If we suppose that it is indeed a trap, hopefully it will hone our senses for the future arena battles. The experience we
Correct.
gain could potentially be invaluable.
You
All right,
beautiful
I see this is unanimous virtually. So
Dumb bitch.
that said, we have all the supplies we need. I say we shoot right now while it's early.
Let's go.
Shoot.
All right, so regarding the ash crawlers, they are no pushovers. What should we do?
I mean, they are definite pushovers. I mean, Goro killed them with his mind, I heard.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief.
I am the chief. This is correct, yes?
Chief of Battle Strategy.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Yes. I mean, of the Divine Deed is also fine, but
right. Anyways,
whatever you
Chief,
prefer, Mr. Vaughn.
I believe that it was a not, I wouldn't say a fluke, but a circumstantial victory that was attained in a moment of weakness and advantages such as environment.
I'm
In
afraid
the
I...
open zone that is the Cinderlands, I don't believe we will be scot-free.
If we don't leave soon, I'm gonna lose my shit. If he keeps accusing me of these fluke battles.
Bruh.
I'm afraid I do not understand your meaning, Sir Valen.
I'd say that without the cover of the trees that we have in the border, we will not be as so lucky as to avoid a whole horde of them.
DM. No, never mind. That's a dumb question.
No, go ahead, ask so I can take the piss out of you.
Nah. Fucking
Well,
try me, dude.
No, no, I
Back
won't
up.
say it. I don't
No,
want to be.
no, no,
Back up.
no.
No.
I don't want to have hate intelligence IRL. Please, please.
IRL.
Whisper me the dumb question and I'll ask it.
Fuck no.
Alright.
Oh.
Whisper it to
Anyway.
me, and then I'll ask it in an hour. And then I'll seem
Okay.
stupid.
Yeah.
Because
That
they'll have
said,
forgotten
I
by
have
then.
learned-
Okay, so can
That
we just
said,
continue, man?
I have learned one key feature, which is ash
Yes?
crawlers are really slow. I believe we can outrun them.
But what about Rusty?
Well, we'll say Rusty
We'll just
doesn't
leave him
get
behind.
hurt.
No.
Rusty
I
is
don't-
actually faster than them.
Okay.
So-
I was going to say, Rusty is not that much slower than we are, in theory.
Good.
Only by
In
a small
theory,
amount.
I do believe Rusty could take them head on anyways. So,
Yes.
with that
I have
said,
a question about these ash crawlers and Cinderlands.
right, you're not from here. It
that
is a desert.
But
But
A desert. Right.
I've
Sand.
heard of
just
deserts.
sand,
That
no
means
water.
I will be out of my element, as some might call it.
Do you need to breathe with water? Is that it?
No, I do not. It's just mm-mm.
Thing is, the travel is but a mere 1 hour, so we should arrive at the temple with no problem. That said, the temple is a fire temple.
Oh.
So you aren't gonna be happy either way, are you?
Good. I will be happy as long as I have you with my side, divine.
Oh, well, no problem then. We will make it a quick trip.
Very well.
Quick trip.
dude,
And then we shall head to the capital and defeat our opponents majestically.
Yes, we will.
Good.
All right, folks.
Let's go.
Yeah, ready.
The accent. I don't know.
All right, DMO, we shall head off into the destination
Okay.
using the epic map.
So you start heading in the direction he marked.
But
Given the fact that you're faster and the fact that Rusty can like smash, ash crawlers aren't an issue. I will just completely ignore them in this equation.
Oh
Nice.
god.
Ah,
nice. All this
Can't
while,
just-
by the way, since it's like a 1 hour walk, Servant's totally just going to be riding on Rusty's shoulder.
Did not expect.
He's just going to be
what a
riding on top.
what a fucking freeloader, dude.
for some reason, I am really, really resistant to hiking right now, which
Yeah,
may or may
well-
not be due to amulet.
Normal walks, it's like for the exercise. This is like an hour walk through a desert. Like, come on.
Like, come on.
We have water.
We have water.
Eventually you see a towering temple-like structure
Uh-huh.
start to come up over the horizon.
But
I can't believe nobody ever put this on a map.
on the map, on the map, on the map.
You get the
DM
sense that
knows
anyone
his
who's
map.
found it is now dead.
Oh, good.
Can we
Well,
do
not
like-
us.
Can we do like either like a history or like a wisdom, like a religion or
Make a religion check.
Probably me.
someone else?
I
make
will
it?
also attempt it with my superior intellect.
I look around. I say, dude, I haven't got a clue what's going
Nice.
on. Help me."
I
Good
will
intellect.
also attempt it with my slightly more so / less, depending on which way you look at it, intellect.
No.
I've done it! I've done it!
Roland,
I've done it.
Roland, help us out, my dude.
All right. I will use
mean-
my intellect, but by no means expertise on this.
Sick.
There you go. That's the one spot
Okay,
go.
I rolled pretty good. I rolled a 17.
The imagery and iconography of this temple, as well as its architecture, seem unfamiliar to all of you.
Sick.
It just doesn't exist, is what he's trying to say.
This
You
looks
get
like
over
some,
there and you go through the mirage. Fuck!
What?
this looks like some hippie stuff if I've ever seen it.
What?
I do not know what that means.
As you start to get closer, you see two people in wielding shields and long swords
Bruh?
standing at the entrance to this temple.
I
Do they
assume they are
appear
wearing so much
hostile?
plate that I can't even identify race.
No, they're wearing breastplates. They are human.
Huh.
Do you wish to attempt a
Alright.
flank?
Do we have 2 billion ash
Do they
crawlers
attempt
up
hunt-
our bum?
No.
Shut up.
Alright, alright.
DM, do they appear hostile or just?
They seem
Guarding.
on guard. They don't seem hostile net per se.
They don't seem hostile yet. After I
Yeah.
in front of them, they sure
After
will.
I shoot them.
Until we stab them in the eye.
Can we
Yes.
like stealth up to them and like make a surprise?
I don't
Nah,
think
fuck that, dude. Norton's gonna
I-
walk up.
I don't think we can stealth
Okay.
being on open terrain with them looking straight at us.
Can we not like tiny hut and just walk a pace at a time?
that doesn't move, dude.
Yeah.
Stays in place.
Alright,
While
well,
we have Rusty with us, I don't think we can stealth in open terrain.
that's smart. Let's go.
As Norin walks straight up, and as you do so, they sort of like see you. They draw their long swords and sort of do in that classic Spartan sort of position. They have their swords at the side
Yep.
of their shields, and
Yep.
they're holding it up in front of them in a protective manner.
Greetings, sirs.
Okay.
Who are you?
We are Divine D. We are aspiring champions of the country. We fought for Grigbarrel.
Yes,
indeed.
We are the champions of Grigbarrel, and we were sent here to investigate.
Well, we recommend you turn around.
Why is that?
Because this is a sacred place.
Right.
Such warriors such as yourself have no place in this temple.
you misinterpret. Really, only he is a warrior. I'm more of an envoy, as you can see by my epic.
You are nothing but a common thief. Now step away.
Oh man, I
well,
can even
our
change
friend
into a
Gorok
regal.
here is a man of culture, as you would say.
I can change my outfit into a regal one. Epic. How about now?
Epic.
The clothes do not make the man.
This is correct.
Savvy's gonna
DM.
Savvy's gonna step forward and do a little bow and just quickly say, "You need not let me in, but I am merely curious. You say this is a sacred place. To what? To what end?"
An ancient entity long forgotten by history.
Indeed.
Him and his brethren fought in a war long ago.
DM, does that sound familiar?
Make a history check.
My specialty.
No.
Yuck, yuck.
Can
Yuck,
we all?
yuck.
Oh, wait, who would it seem familiar to?
None of you.
Damn.
Yes.
May I ask
Alright.
the name of this entity? I assume it is not one of the gods as we know it, correct?
No. No, it wouldn't be. And quite frankly, its name is lost to time, even to us.
Oh.
It is not written down anywhere.
So why worship it? Are its commandments still something worth following?
We are not worshippers, we are protectors and guardians
Of the temple.
of what is within.
And what is within?
Something we do not wish to see in the wrong hands.
Do you believe us? Who would you consider the right hands?
We don't know.
Oh,
You can't stop
We-
us from becoming Power Rangers. Give up now.
Hmm.
The captain of our guard says we should know when we see them.
And
Really, who is the captain of your guard, anyways?
That would be our flame priest.
Not worshippers, are you, huh?
We're
They
not.
they just said that.
They did say they were protectors. Guardians, as they put it.
Multiple
Alright.
times. Yes.
Then I assume maybe you're just mercenaries.
No.
Hmm.
Volunteers.
From the sounds of it, it is more so out of a sense of faith and belief with the cause than any possible gain. Or
This sounds
physical
awfully shady.
What do you
Something
mean?
in the
Awfully
middle of
shady
nowhere with just a
indeed.
couple people watching over it. Ah, jeez. What if some kind of army passed through? Oof. What
Any
a pity
army
that would
passing
be.
through this place would be mowed down by the ash crawlers. Big numbers
That-
Ah,
like
like
that.
us.
This is correct.
So so if you seem quite peaceful and you're just sort of here defending, why is it that anyone who's ever been here hasn't returned? Why do people come in on
Ash crawlers,
side?
or they've managed to push inside and have been punished appropriately.
Bye.
We lock them in the dungeon for the rest of their days.
Oh, good. DM, can I make an insight check? I'm not a 7th level fighter yet, so exact ability, but can I try and gauge how strong these guys are
Sure, make
with
an
my
insight check.
battle experience?
They look like big
They
baby.
look pretty capable.
On a scale of like Fallen without the amulet and Rusty, which would you say?
They're closer to Volin without the amulet, but if Volin without the amulet were to go up against one of them, he would be thrashed.
Yes. I mean, I could assume that we could beat these guys, but that would be unlawful, sir. She's married to a British officer.
May I?
Are we gonna talk about this in front of them?
No, that was just me asking.
Um, is there, just based off of insight, does it seem like there's any way they would let us in for any reason? Would I be able to make an insight check to try and gauge that?
There might be, but you have a feeling they'd be very reluctant.
Be very reluctant.
Reluctancy is our middle name.
I just wonder, why wouldn't there be some kind of advertisement for the place, looking for more worshippers or something? So
Well,
reclusive sounds counterproductive.
Well, my understanding is that it is not about the worshippers, it is about the defending of an important thing inside. The more people you get from arbitrary areas, the less trust you are able to sow within the group.
Hmm.
If I am correct, Sir Guardian?
He kind of looks at you. Bird smart.
that's a way of saying it. Yes.
It's studied a lot.
My thanks,
It
that
got
is just what I
taught
assumed.
about
Either
And
which way.
yes, he's correct. And there's also the fact that if we advertise ourselves, the more know about us, the more a danger we are of invaders.
Um. Fuck.
Yeah, I feel like we just want to fucking just lunge at these guys.
All right,
and
all right,
just,
all right,
like,
all right. Let's do a group hug. Over here, guys.
Right, that'll go great.
Shh, they can't hear us if we whisper to ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
They're just humans. They aren't
That's-
super powered.
That's how it works.
All right, so here's the deal, guys. If we get out of here, we will not get anything whatsoever.
Right.
Well, I do not necessarily think that what they are doing is wrong, especially if the thing inside is as truthfully important as they say.
But I also feel like why would someone have come and told us what's here to come and investigate it if it wasn't
Because
worth?
that person is
Oh.
maybe of the not lawful nature.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Well, they didn't take anything at all, basically. Oh, I have an idea. How about we ask those little guardians about some kind of half orc with a posse that maybe came here within a short amount of time? Hmm?
You may want to frame it as if we... You can do that, but you may want to frame it as if we have something against them, if they believe we are on their side, and they did indeed imprison some of their people after a failed invasion attempt. It could put us in
Ah,
good standing.
If they aren't stupid, they will probably notice by now that we have not come here randomly.
Yes,
Indeed.
we would, and yes, we can hear you.
Bro, we said we were whispering. Bro.
Yes, but also, that's not how world works.
Yeah, it is. If I turn around and whisper to someone, the other person's not... That's objectively how the world works. DM, I do physics at A level.
What
Let me
if
tell
we
you about
put
sound
Rus-
waves.
Shut the fuck up, Liam. I don't want.
Damn
Well,
it, they-
would
they
you
rolled
like to
natural
argue
20
with
perception.
Rock's Fall?
Oh god.
But this is the Cinderlands! What are the rocks
DM,
coming
DM,
from?
DM, after you said rocks
Literally
fall,
the bird.
DM,
They fall from the sky and crush you.
DM, after you said rocks fall, my lamp fell down.
You see, I have power in both the fictional and real world.
I'm scared, bro. I give up. I give up. I'm going under my desk.
Alright. So, I also have a cool, very cool idea, guys. So hear me out. What if we, I know it's a bit mean, but listen, what if we threaten to make this the talk of the whole continent?
True. And people will
they don't
listen
let
to
us
us 'cause
in,
we're
huh?
famous.
We haven't died to the Ash Crawlers, and we probably won't. So,
Famous last words, but yes.
I agree.
as soon as we go back, knowing this place is here, either they relocate or they are gonna have a bunch of tourists.
I don't think they can relocate.
assume not.
Relocate a 1,000-year-old temple.
I would
That's
assume
the
it's
point.
impossible.
So tourists it is, or they let us in.
Okay. Out of us, who would fare best with an intimidation?
Imitation.
I would have thought Norin, maybe no.
Sure.
I'd assume. Either Norin or Volan, I'd assume, because I don't know if Volan
Yeah.
has.
I don't know who's got the highest.
I am not a professional at being a mini pants.
Well,
Me too,
That's-
bro.
up for debate.
Norin, do you think you'd handle it better?
I think I would, but I don't know if this is. I am
You don't
really.
think-
I'm really. I also want to know what is inside. But this is.
DM, I have a question. Would I be
Yes.
able to make an insight to try and judge the good nature of their their defending? I want to know if they're essentially, are they telling the truth about this is a thing that needs to be defended?
Make an insight check.
The humans are lawful evil. Kill them.
Yes, that is how it works.
Because for all we know, it's a lie, but it's probably not. I just think I may try, right?
They seem to be telling the truth, as far as you can tell.
Hmm.
As far as you can tell, means that they aren't telling the truth. Read between the lines, man.
I mean, DM says that either way.
DM, can I try and gauge whether the half orc or these guys seem more more
The Afork didn't really tell us much. He just went all
Right,
smug and
yeah,
said,
the
haha,
half orc
I
is
know.
more
this stuff."
shady.
Yeah.
So.
He was very, very shady fella. I mean,
Well, we can always.
Well, I'm
That is
not
the
convinced.
idea. We can always ask about if they saw this guy and what he did
Yeah.
here.
Okay. I mean, I don't think these guys are in the wrong, right? These guys are probably
Alright.
doing what's fair.
Then
Yeah, of
we have
course they
nothing
are,
else
but
but,
we're just gonna kill them.
Yeah, we're just gonna murk them for the crack, I'm
Well,
not...
we can always, if they are so trustworthy, we can always ask them what about the orc, huh?
well, we can
Right.
sometimes.
Do you know what happened to half orc and his group when they entered here? Did you lock them up? Did you kill them?
They came through here, and yes, we did. They
You lock-
attempted to steal this place's treasure, so we
Uh-huh.
punished them appropriately.
Right. DM,
Except for one that
how
escaped, I assume.
strong did the half orc seem? Because I'm assuming his party would be of the equal caliber. Sorry.
He seemed quite strong. Like, not you strong, but strong.
Stronger than these guys?
Uh,
No, how would they
In
get
terms of
out?
actual physical strength, yes.
If Paradina and that guy went on a shootout, who would win?
Went on a
He doesn't know how to
shootout.
use a gun, so parody.
Nice.
That's correct.
But if they were to actually like properly go in a fight, and it was like they would win.
Wait, who's they?
The Guardians.
Dude, yeah, these dudes.
Okay.
All right.
And like finally, before we decide to just like charge them down, can I like do like an Arcana check or anything just to see whether or not I can see if because we're kind of making reference to these guys seem like strong but not necessarily physically strong. Can we see is there like some kind of magical entity protecting it, or do I get some kind of
Yeah.
impression
How would they?
there's
cap-
something more
guys?
at play here than just sort of guys with swords?
Yeah. I'm
Is it-
assuming they would have a better protection than
Is
that.
there
for
any
being
shady
Cinderella.
business? Can I smell their pants?
Okay. That's
Bruh.
Can I roll to find
You
out?
can.
stop, please.
if you would
That
like.
was a joke. Yeah.
Halt right there. You've committed crimes against Havrona and its people.
This is
Dork,
not the
what do you-
correct moment to inspect Pent.
Stop.
Say again, DM.
You were asking something.
Yeah, can I sort of roll to see whether or not whether or not sort of there's more going on than just like two guys with swords, and is there like a magical protection or anything
I
like
think
that?
he wants to make an Arcana check. That's the
Yeah, that's a bit more beyond a check. That'd be like a spell.
Well, no, just to sort of detect, to sort of feel like
cast detect magic.
Just use logic.
To be fair.
You have no insight, but I think they don't either because they clearly don't see the murderous look on half of our faces. Apparently,
you
Well-
don't know that.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
They're
I mean-
still very much on their guard with their shields raised.
I don't know.
That's
I don't
not
have
good
much. I don't have much to add. I have detect magic and locate animals or plants. Listen, guys, if you want to find magic
Dude,
or animals or
detect
plants, I'm
Okay,
your guy.
okay, so here, this is the only fucking problem, okay? These guys are probably in the right, but we all want to know what the fuck is in this temple.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, right? Do we
And
do
it's
it?
fun.
It, but okay, I assume there's no alternative entrances.
I'm gonna be real with you guys.
Okay.
What if this whole place really is just a demon cult and these fat asses don't know?
Well, that's the problem, right?
Yeah,
That's the
they
problem.
don't know anything about this creature.
Well, we could fight these dudes and just not kill them. Just knock
That's
them
easy.
out. Just knock them out.
We can just drag them in, and they won't get mauled by ash crawlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna work.
that
Sure.
sounds good. That sounds good to me. Try and take them hostage and figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
I would
definitely
say-
won't get loose, and it'll all go
Plus,
according to
I have
plan.
rope. We can just tie them.
Right? Yeah. Nobody ever slips out of rope in movies, so it's gonna work.
What are they like? Super Indiana Jones?
I have a good feeling about this, guys.
I don't know
Alright.
what a rope is.
So, all right. Do we plan strategy right here, right now, in front of them?
No, we just Norn looks at them and well, first plan A. Fine, gentlemen. I'm sorry, but Define D have are obliged to tell our stories, right? Who lives, who dies, who tells your stories, stuff like that. So if we are sent away now, we would have to tell others about this place, and then you would get the unwanted effect that you spoke of earlier.
If you're happy with possibly dooming the continent for your own selfish needs, then please, by
Dooming the
Be my
continent.
guest.
You said you don't know what the.
we
What's-
said we don't know what the thing that this place is dedicated to is.
Okay.
We never said we don't know the thing we're guarding.
Oh, the thing you're guarding is protecting the. Oh,
They did say that, to be fair. They did mention that it was something of great import that they did not want in the incorrect hands.
well, I mean that's a risk too great to take, guys. I don't think we should put the entire continent at risk. right?
Truly,
I agree,
truly a
but-
question of morality, huh? To murder hobo or not to murder hobo?
We always murder hobo.
If I am being honest, I think they are perchance morally correct in this situation, and that we have no
I am
business here.
I am so very afraid that they are merely protecting something that they don't actually know about.
DM, can we just let's just all make an insight check to see if it's actually fucking if we take what's in there, it's gonna doom the continent.
Make an insight check.
Are they
I mean,
truthful about
we
the
would have
killing?
heard of that, right?
I mean, not necessarily. We've
I
all.
mean, DM, it's not part of the prophecy that I know, right?
No.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
Oh, he said, well, oh,
I was going to say, because he says into the wrong hands.
I'm gonna DM you something.
okay.
Everyone sit tight.
I get whisper.
What do you mean?
what do you
What do
mean?
you mean?
Yeah, we knew it was going.
Yeah, we know. We know. It's fine.
We know. King Crimson bit
I'm-
the dust.
I'm
King
like-
Crimson.
Like 60% sure that this is just a case of he said, she said. So
Just a big case of the poopies, dude.
they might think they know what is there, but they probably don't. They have no fucking idea what they're doing there.
I'm not so certain about that one, Chief.
As far as
Uh.
they fully believe that the thing in here in the wrong hands could bring the end of the world.
Right.
But we know that we're the right hands. Sevi told me.
We gotta judge that for ourselves, right?
You really want in this place, don't you?
We really do.
Wait,
We're
who the
sorry
fuck
for-
said that?
We're
Wait,
really
well, who the
sorry
fuck
for
said
being
that?
a noob, but we're really curious.
Wait,
for
wait
it.
a minute. Who the fuck said that?
I mean, the
Oh,
god.
gods.
I mean, that's still standing there, obviously.
Oh, or the
That-
voice is
that-
a bit
yeah.
different,
Yeah.
so I was like, oh.
Sorry. No, it's still the same person.
Behind
The
you,
guard
suddenly
that's been talking to you
shopkeeper
sort of
appears.
huffs.
Huffs and puffs, baby.
Well then, I suppose our captain will have to have a look at you for himself.
You're a captain.
Bring it, Captain.
We knew that was someone else, right? That
priest.
spoke for itself.
Captain.
Follow
Captain-
me.
Hmm.
We will follow this gentleman.
Okay. Going inside, the temple seems a fairly big place with torches and things, big
torches.
like bonfire pits lighting the way as you go. There seems to be like a little entrance, sort of like foyer place with bits splitting off, and in there is sort of like standing in an altar by an altar reading from a book. There is a robed figure.
Is there literally no statue, no symbol, no inscribing, nothing that
It's
indicates
just
their
death.
religion?
It is just flame-like imagery repeated over and over.
I think this is. Mhm.
This looks like the nine hells if I've ever seen it.
The guard sort of calls out to the robed figure. Father, there are. He looks at you all. Folks here to see you. They think they might be the ones. The robed figure stops reading from the book, takes a deep breath, and closes the book and puts it to its side and turns around. Greetings.
Greetings.
And
This
to
robed
you.
figure is what race exactly?
He appears to be
Human. Yeah, I mean, it's the guy's father. What do you expect?
I don't think that's
Father
what
as in
that
priest,
literally-
not father as in
Fuck.
actual biological father.
I hoped it was. I hoped I would get the
Mhm.
truth.
I
I
assume
did.
he's priest. I died.
I get murder.
Yeah.
So can
He
we
sort of
ask-
looks over you all. So,
Yes.
You come here, seeking the treasure this temple holds.
Correct.
How very interesting.
Do I get like evil BBEG monologue vibes from this dude?
What does that mean?
What
I'm
kind of a
so bad
question said?
inside.
Is this guy the bad guy?
Is this guy the bad guy?
Should we kill
duh.
him right
Duh.
now before he does
Duh.
something?
Duh.
Is that even a
16.
question?
He seems
Like a
pretty
freak.
he doesn't give off evil vibes.
Five
He
check.
seems really nice, like a mentor figure before they betray you.
Yes, that.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh,
Very
oh.
well. If you want the treasure inside, it comes at a price.
Usually, treasure isn't bought.
I'm not
Shut up.
asking for money. We have no use for such things here. No. I'm asking. He points to the two offshoots next to him, either side of him. Choose.
What?
One pathway is a dead end, for which you'll be locked away for the foreseeable future.
Fuck.
The other leads to the next stage of this test.
Oh, you know what they say, guys? Me and Gorok will go to place number 1, and you and Sevi will go to place number
Nope.
2.
Rusty goes to one, we go to the other.
Oh.
That's not a
Um,
good idea.
Okay.
That could
Hold,
literally
he did
end
not
with
say it.
Rusty being left
Rusty
on
being
his
I
own.
was
chosen
gonna say
one.
that.
Yeah.
That would mean that
and
most
all
of
of
us
you
would get
locked
trapped.
away.
Yes.
Now,
Okay,
yeah.
TM. Norn will step up. I don't know if there's stairs. I don't fucking know.
Hey, we aren't here to gamble as of yet. How about we ask some questions first?
If you want to see what treasure this temple holds, that is a decision you must make. I cannot
Without
help you
any-
any further.
Oh.
All right. So let's say, did a party come here before us and were they let in also?
Yes.
They did come here, they weren't let in.
Right. They forced themselves this way.
If you're asking if anyone at all has been let in here, the answer is yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
And how did it go?
They failed.
DM, can I do both pathways look exactly the same?
Yes.
I will call out prisoners. Probably no response
No
because that would be
response.
too easy. Yeah. Right.
Sort
By
of the hooded figure looks at Norin. An intelligent attempt.
Thank you, Father.
by any chance, none of the prisoners are beasts or plants, are they?
It might,
Um,
it might be an intelligent attempt, but it's also intelligence that to think that maybe all this place is soundproof, or that any prisoners might be so full of spite that they will keep silent.
Yes. Either way, there is no response. I believe we should
Split up.
no.
All the eggs in one basket.
Well, we do have better odds if we split up. However,
remind me if I'm incorrect, but he said we would never be able to escape if we went the incorrect way.
Right.
Well,
So,
assuming that the other two don't get all the way to the end, defeat it, and come back and unlock.
Father, would that would that be an option? Sounds.
You're asking the guy. I love that. Could we loophole and kill you, please?
No, we won't kill them.
Murder hobo, murder hobo.
Attacking us would not get you any closer to the treasure.
We understand. That's not the thought that has crossed my mind.
all right. Big question: does throwing corpses on a side activate the traps?
What
I will.
No.
what the fuck kind of question is that? Okay.
There's
First off,
Uh,
you have no corpses. Second off, even if you did, no. It requires
Ah,
living
come on.
material.
Have
Well,
some humor,
sir,
old man.
okay, Volin, shit.
old
You
man.
should be really careful. Sir, I don't know about my companions, but I want you to know that I have most honest intentions. Is there absolutely no way of escape once you pick the wrong road?
You will be let free when someone succeeds.
Got it.
Good.
Oh, I think
Very well.
I think we can deduce the correct path by the smell of decay and corpses.
Is there any difference in the scent, DM, coming from
No.
either side?
Right. To be expected.
Another intelligent attempt, but we do clean regularly.
Beto.
Beta
Shut the fuck up.
woman.
Very well. I'm asking you honestly for an honest response. The best option would be to split up, no?
If I were in your shoes, an even number like you, it seems only natural.
Okay. Let's
Well,
do
it seems natural, but you know what, guys? I really, really do not want to die.
I mean, technically we're uneven because, you know, I mean, whatever.
Well, Rusty would likely
Mechanic.
follow me as a result of, I'm
Rusty by
forced to
itself
command him.
or himself
All right.
can't do anything.
Here's the
so
deal.
Exactly.
How do we split it up?
I think we should back off. I really don't want to die. I have
Um,
things to do.
DM, Norrin will go to the deepest depths of his limited conscience, and he would just do a little prayer to himself. Just trying to get his gut feeling. I don't know if I can ask that of the DM. Does this seem like it would be where I'm supposed to go? With with the whisper.
Huh. Interesting question.
it's only interesting if it's right.
That's correct.
This is along the lines of what I've been told, not exactly, but along the lines.
Right.
And in fact, now that I think about it, servant,
Yes.
He would realize too, yeah.
this whole situation seems along the lines of what you've been told.
About the big P.
Hmm. So it's important.
Yes. I
Essentially.
believe we should attempt this.
Let's go. How are we
Are you-
deciding who
I
to split up?
think
That's what I was asking.
Are you guys serious?
Backup.
In
Yes,
what
Fawn.
basis? What basis do you have to go through with this?
Something you wouldn't understand.
I mean, that's
Because
right.
you show no interest
Sir
in
Volin.
those who follow you.
Well, they don't accuse me of things like
You
that.
wanted to leave without two.
I want to leave without any of us dying.
Sir Norwin, please hold a moment. If I may interject. I believe he is not malicious to any extent, he is just ignorant of what we are potentially aware of, as a result of the fact that we have yet to make it privy to him. I think if we do explain a certain part of it, then it may be more believable for him to go along with. If you understand my meaning.
All right. I'll leave it up to you to explain.
I have explained to you before, Sir Volin, how I have arrived here as a result of a prophecy from the Elven Council of Alaria, correct?
Right, yes.
I have a fairly strong feeling, and I like to think of myself as a fairly intuitive person, that this trial and the following trials that may come along with it are a part of said prophecy. I believe this is something that potentially has to be done.
Damn it, the stakes are really high though. Are you sure about this?
I am,
Fallen,
fully. In fact, I will go along with you in either direction, left or right, whichever one you choose. The only direction I will refuse to move is backwards,
So,
quite
Vaughn,
frankly.
Magdalos, there's something larger at play here, larger than all. This prophecy may be the end all be all of everything you know. And I believe if it's not in your interests, I believe you should return. I believe you should go back. That is a respectable choice. This has nothing to do with you if you don't choose to follow it. But me and servant here have a calling. If
Uh,
you want to join us or not is your choice.
Gorok, what's your opinion on all this? You've been quiet.
I sort of like look through my hood and I look up at him and I like look down at all of our bracelets and I just use like locate item just to like glow all of the items and I'm just like, yo, we're Divine D baby. We stay together and we're gonna save the world.
Except we have to split up.
Except we have to split up shotgun not with Volin, but it doesn't matter. Let's just get going. Volin, this is what we
Volin.
have to do.
If you guys are so sure about this prophecy, then if we all go the same way, fate would allow us to survive every single time without a chance to fail, right?
That is not how fate works, if I may interject. The fate is something that we must attempt to bring about. It is not something that will naturally be brought about. If we went backwards and did not fulfill it, it is likely that many things would be brought to ruin. That is the point of being here, I would presume.
Dang
think
it.
if we, even though splitting up doesn't sound like an ideal like scenario, it wouldn't be something that we were going to have to do if it wasn't achievable. So I feel like we should just decide how we're going to split up.
Norin's gonna step back to the party. He's gonna grab Fallen's hand, you know, the bro shake. Fallen, would you like to join me and the rest of us in grabbing hold of fate into our own hands instead of letting everything play out before us?
You know what? If it makes me not feel this bad and guilty, I'll go. Fine.
Very well. Now we must decide who goes with who goes where.
So my thinking was, and it's going to sound like I'm being selfish, but
You
because Gorik is probably the squishiest,
Do you want to go with Rusty and Sevi?
that was my thinking. And then that way as well, because both Norin and
Sevi know about the prophecy,
Sevi.
so we should split up.
be kept separately alive.
Exact.
I don't
I-
know.
Right.
if
I would agree
everyone-
with this
Nor
logic.
got steps to Gorok. I don't know. I've read this somewhere, but I feel like great minds think alike, and that was my thought exactly.
I agree.
Hey,
This is how we shall
Uh,
go.
but
Unless Fallen is not.
but
I mean,
fools
yeah,
hardly
yeah.
differ.
If Volin, shut up. If Volin would rather go with Sevi, like only because I think those two are probably the beefiest. So
Let's not go with this. I'm sure it doesn't matter if the squishiest or the whomever goes which side.
If I
I
may
just
ask one
believe-
question, also,
Go ahead.
how many potions do we have?
I have 0.
I have 0.
I think I have a few still, as in like 2 of them. I have 2 of them indeed.
Indeed.
And you have the most HP, so you should.
My only suggestion was that whichever team I am not on gets more of the potions, as I am able to innately heal.
All right,
Yeah. Okay, in that
Volin-
case, and Norn,
fine,
don't you
diddly.
have,
All right. In that
like,
case, how about
one?
Sevi? You keep with Gorok, and I'll stick with Norn. How about that?
Good. We shall keep the potions. You could give me one right now, so I have it ready.
All right, I can give you I mean, I could heal you with a super bonus action, but I'll give you the normal healing potion just in case. There you
Is it
go.
a regular potion of healing?
It is. I'll keep the epic greater to myself.
Okay. Well, I did not expect after I gave you that amulet. I mean, it's fine.
What the fuck do you mean? I'll use it to heal you if you are down.
Yeah.
What the
A bad credit card! That's my nostalgia critic impression. Yeah.
You sound broader than the nostalgia critic.
The critic. That's fair.
You should be more thin.
Thin.
You should be more thin with your impression.
I have to practice my
Anyways,
critic
all right.
screech.
How are we dividing, folks? We've decided we were gonna do this, so how about you fellas go left and us we go right?
DM, Norn will once again go deep into his conscience. He will just use his fucking aura, dude. Can I try and
Are you
let
gonna use your aura?
aura aura muda 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 muda? I'm gonna Norn will try to reach out to where he came from, to the sea, and was it Tina? Which goddess was it? Let me check. It's Cells. Try and reach out to Cells and let her or him guide Norn to the right path. Don't know if that helps, but
Okay.
Roll
So
1d100.
You both choose a path. Both teams choose a path. And set off. Gorok and Sevi, as you step through your place, you hear
Oh.
as the path behind you shuts.
Ah.
And you
Oh.
are in a sealed room.
Oh.
And we're going to take a quick break.
Okay. That's fair.
Well, rip.
Well, GG boys, see ya boys.
Savvy fucking died. Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Nah, bro, I'm good.
Dude.
Think
No,
about it like
just
this, bro.
Rusty. You just hear Rusty under the fucking.
That's what I was gonna say. Think about it like this, bro. Right? For every waking, listen. Whenever Sevi needs food, right?
Alright,
Just
we're
like
gonna take
just
a
eat.
break. So put on the break screen.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Nick,
We have that.
Mhm.
Hold on. There it is. And that's why anyone who drinks ice cream is gay. Okay,
Huh,
welcome
ice
back.
cunt.
Uh-huh. That's the
Liam, you
right,
said
wait,
the
wait.
word.
Anyway, sorry
No, I
guys.
didn't.
Sevi and Gorok died off camera. We
Right.
started without you. Sorry.
Yeah, bye.
Fine.
Bye. Gonna go take it out. See ya.
Really?
So, Volin and Noran.
Mhm.
You enter your place. I hear an echo, but whatever. You enter your place, and you hear as it shuts behind you.
Oh,
A
okay.
gate falls behind you. However, rather than just the sealed room that Gorok and Sevi found themselves in,
Keep rubbing it in.
you look across and find that there is the statue of a towering figure. It's almost sort of like it's reminiscent of a demon, but it's not demonic. It has the same sort of features. It has a set of 4 like horns across its head. The two ones sort of tiny and sticking out, and the back ones curving. It has a scimitar in its hand, and its bottom half goes from the hips down. It's just a jet of flame.
That sounds good.
This is all in statue form, by the way. It's not actually on fire.
Oh.
And yeah,
Yeah.
and there's 2 jets of flame next to it.
Up or down?
So, are you thinking the same I'm thinking?
Probably not.
Probably
Please.
not.
Please share.
This looks very controversial.
What?
The statue.
It looks controversial.
Yeah. Do you think any kind of church would look at this and go, "Huh, this is nice"?
Wow,
Huh.
that was unexpected.
Who's this?
This is the voice
Is-
of the father from before.
Snake.
What do you mean unexpected?
Usually,
2 of us
they
went
just-
one way.
Usually, it doesn't go anywhere. They both end up in the same room anyway.
Huh?
Chosen
So
one.
it was
chosen.
fate. Meh.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
I'm not going
That's,
to.
that's
I
a
I
big-
believe this man.
That's a big fat lie. He's just making us sound fucking. I don't know. Hey, that's pretty good. That is very hard.
Okay, yeah, he's just making you feel special.
Ah.
Norn, he's being a bad guy.
Oh.
He
Well-
totally knew this was the right track.
That is behind us now. Let's continue forward. DM, did the guy say how many challenges there were?
No,
Uh-oh.
well,
Maybe
that
it's
is
just the one.
very interesting. Now, next.
Huh?
If you want to wield that which is within these walls, you must prove yourself worthy of wielding it. Also, Gorok, you're echoing.
Me?
Yes, I can hear myself coming from you.
Oh, man.
It's your voice modulator, DM. It's just cool.
I'm not sure what I could. Nothing's changed since.
Oh, come on, Gorok. Take your microphone out of your. No, I
Okay,
won't say
no, just mute yourself for a bit.
All right.
it. Just mute yourself for.
You sounded so disappointed when you said that.
Just mute yourself permanently, bro. And
Yeah,
I don't know what I
bro.
said. Okay. That's certainly what I sound like.
That's not what you said. That's what he heard. It's different things.
Anyway. What was I? Oh yes. For your next test. You must pass. And now I hear myself in Gongalo.
Oh, come on!
What the fuck is this?
DM, don't bother. Don't.
DM, I
bother.
think you've just gone insane, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
I think it's just.
I'll diminish volume a bit. There you go.
So am I getting blamed? Was I taking the blame for nothing?
No, it was definitely coming from you, but it switched. to
It's
Goncalo.
also okay. He's gonna silence everyone.
You infected
He's
me.
gonna
What the
say.
hell?
He's gonna say. Now I'm hearing it from Liam.
Oh, Liam.
He's gonna say,
No.
okay.
And then I'm like,
I fucking hope not. Anyway,
now.
and
Must
a
pass.
wall of fire
Ah!
flares up in front of you. Pass.
I'm sorry. What?
Pass
You
through
can't go back.
fire.
Am I misunderstanding this dearly, or
step
are
back.
we supposed to walk through the fire?
Volin, step back. Noran will attempt to call upon his heritage, and he will try and cast Wall of Water on the Wall of Fire.
Ooh.
Okay.
Use.
They are going to attempt to counterspell it.
Oh. I mean, it automatically succeeds because it's a third level.
Oops.
Okay. Nice. Nice try, but that defeats the point of this test.
So you were trying to do what exactly?
Nothing.
Pass.
It doesn't matter now.
All right. So tricks don't work apparently.
Spells don't work. Norn will put his glaive on his back and he will take out the trident and shield. He will stomp the trident on the ground, and I will cause the water to spray out in a 15-foot cone and cover the area in water.
Okay.
Second.
Water
And
flies
this
out
is
and
not a
goes on-
spell.
and falls on the flame. Steam rises. You do realize if you try and bypass these tests, I just won't let you have it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we could use. All right.
So tricks
See
do
you on
work.
the other side, Volin, and Norn charges him with.
Okay. Norin.
Yes. Do I die?
No, you take 3 points of fire damage.
Kia!
Gets
Are you
knocked out.
okay?
Ah!
No.
No, he doesn't sound like that. He's just determined.
Hello?
DM.
Was the test to not be
No.
stupid?
Norin, you cannot hear Volin.
Oh, okay. I died.
What? Damn it, the steam. All right, can I? Oh man, if I have to go through, I'll have to just jump. Oh fuck! I can't see it. I can't see anything through the other side, can't I? It's just steam
No.
and flame.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, if I curl up nice, maybe. All right, so the flame is going from up to the floor or from down to the ceiling.
Up to the it goes from the floor up to the ceiling.
All right, so hat stays up. Ah, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do a tactical roll. I'm going to hug the big hat, and I'm gonna do a tactical roll.
Okay.
He's gonna
Okay.
tactically slither in, my dude.
Volin, you take 8 points of fire damage.
The hat survives. That's what
Yes,
matters.
it does. As you roll in, flame wreathing off you.
All right, but now where am I?
You are not in the statuette place you were before.
Well,
This
figure.
time there is a bridge. And a sort of like skinny, lanky looking figure in a white grinning mask and sort of like black, sleek tracksuit. Has sort of like their legs, one leg on a like sort of like pillar thing about 3 feet off, 3 feet high, and their other leg going across it, and they sort of tilt their head at you. Ah, someone made it this far.
Is Norn here?
Right. Good, great, yes. Norin is here, yes. Two people pass, yes, good.
Do you know who this is? Oh, big prophecy fella.
Norin?
Do I?
No.
Nope.
Okay, I'll stop asking, and you can just say when you do. How about that?
Sure.
Funny.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm getting some clown vibes.
Yep. Don't
For Jared?
Don't even lip sync.
You
Don't-
see him whole sort of like inspecting something in his hand. Interesting. Norin, you recognize the deep trident in his hands right now.
What?
It is no longer on your person.
What? But I was holding it in my hand.
Mm-hmm. And then you see him and his other hand twirling around a familiar-looking amulet, Volin.
Oh!
So Norin, you no longer have the deep trident. Volin, you no longer have the amulet of health.
Cool. I
Wait.
put away the shield and I take out the glaive.
Oh yes, good.
What's
He slings the trident around his back and puts the amulet on. Catch me if you can.
I rush at him.
He runs across a bridge which goes over a long, big pool of lava.
That was a gift. Get back here.
That was a gift from me. Get back here.
Okay, you're going across the bridge.
I'll go first. I'm lighter and jumpy.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
This is the end. What a good campaign, guys.
Can I roll good though? I'll take average.
As you go, you start nimbly leaping from panel to panel. You have no trouble getting across this bridge.
Oh, fuck
All right,
me,
that was
dude.
easy. That was easy. Get back here. I'll keep running.
I will attempt to cross the
Make a dexterity
bridge.
saving throw.
This is where I die, boys. Good session.
Norin, as you run,
Give this back, my
the-
family
the
heirloom.
planks give way underneath you, and you splash into the lava.
Okay. Good session, boys.
Okay, Volin.
You know this does like 2 billion damage, right?
Volin.
I'm dead.
Okay.
You
I
chase
see
after the
Norn
figure.
get fucking dunked on it.
You wouldn't, unless you look back, you wouldn't.
Do I hear something like a
No.
ah?
No, you don't.
Do I hear something like a sploosh?
No.
I look back, big brain, big brain.
You look back and Norin's no longer there.
What the fuck? There's no sign whatsoever.
Mhm.
just like nothing.
Mhm.
What if I look the other way? Is the guy still fleeing?
Yes.
Guess I'll. What the fuck? He just vanished. Okay, he just vanished. I guess I'll keep running.
Okay, you run after him. He starts climbing up something, sort of scaling up a metal pole-like object.
Ha! Easy. Easy money jump. That is the sound I make when I climb after fella.
You climb after him, and he spends the entire. He's laughing and enjoying this quite greatly. Chase, chase! Come on, come on!
If you were supposed to be getting on my nerves, you are doing it, but I bet I'm faster.
Okay. You are slowly gaining on him.
This is what I call the ultimate 90 feet speedo.
Woo! Fast, fast, good. He'll smack you with the trident.
Oh,
The trident does 5d12 damage.
Okay.
no.
You take 5 points of, I'll call this bludgeoning damage because he's not actually piercing you with it, he's smacking you with it.
This is a lot of damage for me without the amulet, though. I'm a weak boy again. Well, if he's stepping me, I'm in range, right?
Mhm.
Where are we?
You don't know. You have no idea where you are right now. It's
So I
just-
mean,
it's
what
it's
do I
just-
see around me? All right.
a grey volcanic sort of rock.
But we are standing in flat ground now.
Yes.
I'll try to sleight of hand retrieve the amulet because that's easy.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
Oh boy.
He manages to keep hold of it.
All right, action. I'll attempt again with the other hand, I guess. Is that
Okay.
allowed?
Yes.
Ugh.
Nope. You rolled a 2, he rolled a 20. And he starts slowly getting away from you.
Oh fuck! I want to make an attack of opportunity. You can't just leave.
Sure.
Whoops.
Point. Why did I roll sneak? This isn't-
You go to pull out your dagger and find it's not at your side.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, I'll keep running, I guess. I'll try for a super tackle this time.
Okay. I'll call this a grapple. Sure, why not?
No. Yes.
You manage to grab him, and he starts clapping, and he disappears. The equipment clattering to the ground.
I just had to
Well
get him.
done.
All right, did it. Ah, can't fool me this time. All right. So now where's Norn?
Your friend had a fall.
Gone but not forgotten.
So he's stuck. So he's stuck again, like the others. Is that it?
No response.
Hmm. Well, the trident is his. When I get back to him, I'll give it. Well, she'll be happy I got it for him. That's for sure. All right, now I'll do what. All right, so D&D Beyond. When I get the amulet back, do you give my health back, or do I keep the 14? Oh, he gives me health back. Okay, who? Goody. And I'll keep the trident. I'm not gonna put it in my inventory, but I have the trident. Okay, capiche?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Also, do I have the dagger again? Do I have my weapons again?
Yes, it was on him. He had taken it.
Oh, fuck! He took everything. What the pee? All right. Well. Screw him. I have Norn's inventory now, I guess. Uh. All right. Now, where's everything? Where do I go? What's the stuff? What is the environment?
You are in a large open space. And there is just a swirling mass of flame in front of you. Your
Yeah,
final test.
yeah. I don't think I want to jump in that one, Chief.
Oh, I wouldn't recommend it. Your final test. Defeat the elemental.
I'm gonna drink the potion right now.
Okay, sure, I'll allow it.
It's like, huh?
I'll allow it as you
Defeat.
one v one another.
Defeat. When they say defeat, I hear, ho. Yeah, what the greater one is like? What it's like something like
The greater one is
4d6,
4d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4. There you go. Okay, that's okay. That's good. That puts me to max, so I'm okay. No chip damage. The initiative. Oh boy, this is gonna go sour. I roll good though.
Where the fuck is it? It's here.
It's time to sweat, 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 and burn. Sweat, 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 and burn.
Um. Okay, I'll roll initiative for it. Okay, you go first.
Yeah, you'd need a natural 20 to beat my super initiative. Super. All right, first order of business. I've seen it shoot water. It shoots water. Great. Trident. Point. Go pew pew.
Okay. I'll allow it. Sure. Um.
The trident goes pew pew. I mean, I'm saying this because I know it's the short rest thing, but I don't know if it resets if other people use it. Volin doesn't
Technically,
know
you
that
could
for
be
sure.
into it, but I'm gonna say fuck it because I like this.
Okay.
I like this. So,
Okay, I guess. I don't know what it does.
well, using the water would be that. So, yeah, the fire mental isn't going to like that.
That's the point.
Okay, 3 points of cold damage. Are you doing the area or are you doing the specific hit?
Volin isn't doing a melee attack with it. He knows it shoots water, so he's trying to get it to shoot water. Whatever that
No,
means.
as in, are you doing it shoots water in two ways. It sprays or it shoots a line.
Water beam. Why not water beam?
Okay. It must make a dexterity saving throw.
Nothing happens, right?
Nope. Well, no, I'm allowing this because I like this. This is
Okay.
good.
Norin's
It is
spirit
in
got
no
present
way legal,
the
but
trident.
fuck off. It's my game. Screw you. The water smashes into it, and steam starts to rise off the fire mantle, which thrashes in the water.
It works. I shall avoid being in range by walking back.
Nice, dude.
Kite that bitch.
Kite.
This
yeah.
is just open space, right? You can hide. There's no place to hide.
There's no real place to hide now.
Well, just walk away and pretend it never happened.
Okay. It is now the fire mantle's turn.
Dude, is that the
It
fire
will-
emblem?
Fly up to you and try and slap you with its flame.
Holy fuck, how fast is this thing?
50 feet.
Oh.
One of those hits.
Yes, one of those hits. Piss!
You take 15 points of fire damage.
There goes the potion. Potion bought me one turn, boys.
And you are now on fire.
On fire, huh? On fire. Nice. Okay. Zuper.
That's the end of its turn. At the start of your turn, you take
Oh, for fuck's sake.
3 points of fire damage.
Ow. Ouch. Alright, I don't think I have time to take damage. I really must do something. More water? More water? More water? Yeah? More water?
From what?
More water from the trident? Does it work more?
Nope.
Well, Volin doesn't know, so he's gonna keep trying to use it until it just does nothing.
Mm-hmm. Is that going to be like your turn? Is that how you're going to end it?
Does it work though?
No,
Well,
it doesn't.
no.
You can put yourself. You can use an action to put yourself out.
Oh, so you give me that for free? All right, it
It's
doesn't
a
work.
free,
I
it's a
know
free
that.
action to go. Why isn't this working? What the fuck?
Nice. All right. It's not worth it to put myself out. I need to destroy before I get engulfed because it's apparently faster than I am. So I shall put trident away, get out super cool dagger, and I shall aim and thunk.
Okay.
It has this is I'll have to punch through it. It's called the punch through it technique. I
That
should have.
hits.
I should have rolled sneak souls. I'll
Just roll the d6 as
it's
d6
a 4.
separately.
There you go, 4.
So 13 points of damage.
This is not magical though. Remember.
That's right, it's not. 'Cause
This
the black
just
steel.
this is just cool. Cool, not magical.
Yes. So, take 6 points of damage. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
You stab into its fiery form, and it just erupts around you. Oh. And because you hit it in melee, you take 9 points of fire damage.
What the fuck? Can I just ask, like, once he inevitably dies and my door opens, can me and Sebi just walk down that aisle?
If
It
if
only
I die,
opens when someone succeeds.
Oh well, fuck me.
That's why Volin better not fuck this up, right, Volin? Yeah.
I'm doing the best I can.
Your best isn't good enough, Volin.
I mean, if you fail, that's how it goes, dude.
Hit.
Those hit.
It's true. If we
Can you not roll double 6s? Thanks. Double.
Double 5.
Okay, it's getting worse. It's getting
Guys,
worse, guys.
all I'm saying is, DM,
24 points of fire damage.
24. That's fire.
Fires whipping into.
All I'm saying is Norn would have slapped at this, dude. If only it wasn't a 1-check dex save.
One check deck
The
save,
fate of the world was held with a bridge.
Thanks.
PewDiePie knew it was bad news, guys.
3 points of fire damage.
3! I'm alive!
And I
Alright,
believe you have a
guys,
healing
this-
potion.
This is all or nothing.
No, he used the healing potion on the thing, and I had
No,
one.
he had 2 healing potions. He's used one of them. He has
He
still
gave
has
one to me,
Yes, I did.
Oh.
so he
Oh.
doesn't have a healing potion.
Anyways, I need my bonus action to hit and do damage. So that was irrelevant. This is the last strike. I get it. Better do crit damage or something.
You got this.
I forgot to roll sneak attack again. I'll just you know what? I'll do the how much? It's 3.
Wait, how do you even get sneak attack?
It's at advantage. Advantage good.
Why?
Aim.
Aim. Yes.
Aim good. That's why I'm not moving.
Okay.
Lots of damage. I can't really roll better than that. I think. Oh yeah, I rolled max damage on the normal Smeckadoon. Wait a
It's
minute.
now the fire elemental's turn.
Hey, don't I take damage from just hitting it?
Why is your dagger plus
You
2?
do.
Yeah, I'm down, Lamau.
Bro.
Yeet.
Right, well, great session, everyone. We'll come back
Good
with some new
session.
characters.
Next
Welcome
campaign-
back, Friday.
It's not over yet.
Okay. Okay, it's retconning time.
It's rewind time. Yeah.
Don't worry,
Yeah,
because
like,
you see, the DMPC appears.
No.
Oh no, please.
So,
please.
Volin, you awake from your burns, and the priest is standing over you. You're on 1 hit point, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Well done.
I don't remember winning.
If you think winning was the point of this exercise, you haven't been paying attention.
Where am I?
You're in the same place you were before.
Where's the thing?
It's behind you and now it kills you.
Oh, the elemental. I dismissed him.
Aha, real funny. Ouch, my back. In fact, not my back. This is all fire damage, so I guess I'll T-pose in pain.
You. While you didn't win, you fought well. Not only did you fight well, you fought until your final breath. When faced with fire, you thought about your material possession. And when your possessions were taken, you were relentless, and you did not let them get out of your grasp. You well and
Yeah,
truly
thanks.
do embody. You well and truly do embody an Ifriti. And for that, I believe you deserve a chance.
Do I know what an Ifriti is, though?
Make a fucking Arcana check.
I think I'm not that bad. I mean, the stuff. I rolled that advantage, it still was bad.
Does Gorok have time to take a shit?
Yes.
He does. It's been an hour.
Now Gorg needs more than that.
I can't believe Gorok has to take a shit next to Savvy.
If he says that's fine, bro. I got you.
And you hear the sound of stone rising behind you.
Sheesh, can't believe being greedy saved me.
Turning around, there is a. The fuck is this?
Same.
There is a strange-looking scimitar, which has a flame-like blade, and its pommel is like an erupting ball of fire, almost like it's shooting out of the blade itself. You have come this far, and this is what we protect. If you're feeling brave, wield it. If it accepts you, you will probably never need another weapon again. If it deems you unworthy, it will be no different than any other scimitar.
That truly does sound like a catch. There's a catch to it, but I'm too deep into this stuff to even argue with people like you. If this is a big prank, then so be it. I'll just violently grasp it.
Okay. You grasp the scimitar and pull it free from its pedestal. There is. The scimitar flames, and the flames lick at your hand, and it almost hurts. Almost. But not quite. The flames run up your arm and start twirling patterns in your body with a scorching pain that go all the way up to your neck, to the base of to where your skull and your spine meet. The flames dissipate. The priest nods. Well,
You are worthy.
Flame Speaker has chosen. Wield it well.
What?
Valen McDolitz.
Are you serious? This wasn't about humility or something, and I was supposed to refuse it.
No. Efreeti are selfish creatures.
Well, what else can I say? Well, can I go see the others? Is that a thing?
Of course. They'll be waiting for you on your way out.
I hope I don't have to jump over the damn lava again.
Oh, no. Just take my hand.
Ugh. What are you guys gonna do now that the super weapon isn't here anymore?
We
Does
shall
another
remain
one
here.
grow?
No.
Really?
Our purpose is to protect this blade. Now that you have it, that responsibility falls to you.
Oh, that was the catch. Now I have to. To keep this little child with me. Huh? Okay.
It will not let you down.
Oh, I'll see that for myself.
Well, may the flame ever burn in you. He takes your hand and you both appear back in the foyer. Gorok and Servant. Gorok's currently not here, but you hear
Yeah, to be up a sec.
as the gate rises. Now's a good time to quickly go back in time to Norin.
Oh.
So Norin, you fall
Bruh.
and plummet, falling into the lava. Though there's no burning sensation like you would expect.
This is where it gets me.
It's very cool and very actually kind of pleasant, kind of a bit like
Water?
home.
Oh.
And you realize that you have just plummeted into water.
On his feet, 7 feet ahead of him.
And the stream, despite the fact that you're a very capable swimmer, the stream still carries you almost like a magical current round the corner, down and up. You are ejected into the same room as Servant and Gorok.
Do I follow the bridge? Oh, so Norin, what happened after we were split? Should I perhaps wait a moment before asking that question? I shall wait a moment before asking again.
Norton's gonna take a moment to evaluate the fucking pathetic display he just had. And he's just gonna sit there. DM.
Mm-hmm.
Next.
What?
I don't do anything. Do we want to wait for the quiet? I mean, I'm fine with
Alright, you're trying to say the next part. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay.
He's chilling and I'm chilling because he's chilling.
You all see it lift.
One got epic sword.
Do we meet now or something?
me say, this fella
Well, it
around.
depends. The thing is opened. Do you guys leave?
Norn's gonna sit tight for a sec.
Oh, is there another exit open?
No,
No, it's
just
the way you came in.
Just the gate opened again.
Oh, right, okay. I didn't realize Norin got put into our room. I thought we, like, got ejected. Okay. We all got ejected into another one. Alright. So Norin, I believe we should possibly consider moving onwards. I do not want to keep, ideally, Sir Volin waiting for too long, if he has already returned.
Right. We shall leave.
Indeed. After you, Sir Norin.
Korok, get up.
I mean, he's not gonna respond.
He's still muted, but he's
Yeah.
typing, so.
I mean, I assumed he was, like, typing from his phone. Because he was away from his PC. Was my presumption.
Re.
And it's probably correct.
Probably.
Am I super outside?
Yes.
We also go super outside.
Yeah. We all make our way back out. I assume we all meet up close to the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are all back, huh? Do you all
Mhm.
feel older?
No.
Well, technically, as I did age within that time frame. What happened after our splitting, Sir Volin?
I'll tell you, but first, I have a few questions. So I assume you and Gorok did get stuck, like the priest said, huh?
Yes, it was merely a pitch black room with not much in terms of any type of exit.
You, Norn, now you are. I'm more curious about. Did you get stuck, or you just get warped somewhere? Seem a bit. Just look back and I didn't see you.
I ended up with servant in Gorok.
Well, I've got good news though. I got your stuff back. Look, I have the trident.
Right.
See, can't say I didn't remember you, buddy. All right, champ. Anyways, I got other news too. I feel a bit bettered up, I must say. Sevi, can you give me a solid?
Ah, you require some healing. Of
I
course.
I do look like a crisp fry.
Of course. I should have asked. Here.
All right, that's a bit better.
Rolled bad,
Anyways,
but that's fine. We'll ignore that.
anyways, I must say, I caught the thief, and after that, as you might guess, I did come into a scuffle. I was practically forced to fight or flee from a big ol' elemental. Was just fire. I fought fire.
The
And
fire
hey,
element.
Norn, your trident was very useful. If it weren't for it, I don't think I would have lasted that long.
Then you should wield it.
I'm not good with tridents though. It's not my jam. I prefer tiny stabbing things.
Like the one you have right there.
Right. apparently, for some reason, I am the brave as an Ifrit or some weird mumbo jumbo like that. So I got this super weapon apparently.
Really? So I assume that is our reward for you completing the rest of the trials in that instance.
I suppose I do feel really angry. But you know what? If this helps kill those awful demons that keep plaguing me and whomever follows me around, then so be it.
I see. How bizarre.
Plus, it goes well. Look, I use this on my right hand, and on my left hand, I keep my cool dagger, huh?
Hmm. Interesting. It
Yeah, that-
certainly seems like a worthwhile instrument. Oh, hi. How's it going?
So, tired of being carried around in Rusty's arms as you take a nap?
Mhm.
I'm ready to come out my cage.
We're already out.
Thank God.
You missed the show, Gorok. I was just talking about how I got this cool sword.
Oh wow, it's a pretty cool sword. Can you tell me anything about it?
I don't know what it does yet, but it probably shoots fire like stuff. I don't know.
It's probably a safe bet.
Either way, it definitely seems most powerful. Again, it seems like a helpful tool to have on board.
It might.
Are we
Regardless,
are we already out of the building on our way back, or are we still there?
we are.
Yeah. We made our way out. We've been making our way out, I believe. Are we fully out, or are we just at like where the paths originally diverged? Yeah.
Are we where the
Out.
paths diverge, or are we at the entrance?
You're in the foyer area where the paths diverged.
Where the paths
All right,
diverged.
we're still
There we go.
inside, but not really.
Yeah.
Stuff.
We're not all the way outside yet. Alright then. So I suppose we
you
did,
know what?
if nothing else, we definitely figured out what was inside of here. And of
I
course,
don't know what
procured.
these guys plan to do, being here and all, but
We
that's
should nothing
irrelevant.
meet here.
What will they protect now if there's nothing to protect?
I don't know.
We will
Maybe.
join our brothers and sisters in the other temples.
Huh.
Sick. New
There
temple.
are other temples.
New loot.
We're all
There
gonna
are
get.
4 in total, this one included.
Right. Anyways, do any of you guys know what an Ifriti is, anyways?
Should we make a history check to see if we know what
I'd
that
say
is?
Gorok does it. It's Arcana, I believe I made him roll. And I believe I'm just going to say that Gorok would, because he reasonably should.
Okay.
Dreaming.
So,
So, care to tell?
yeah.
Anyone else can roll an Arcana check except Volin to see if they know.
See if we know
Except-
what.
What an Ifriti is.
Can I not tell them?
Gorok,
You
you
can.
can, but this is just to see if anyone else just knows anyway.
Okay.
Unlikely.
No.
I'd roll just for funsies, but I'd worry that I'd get it wrong.
You'll forget instantly.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
literally, does no one wish to make one, nor is no one good?
I'm good.
Okay.
He doesn't want to know.
Gorok, you know what an Ifriti is.
Sick. And I tell them,
Do exposition.
I mean, I was gonna say it depends. What is he? What does he actually know about what an A3D is?
They're not exactly undocumented creatures. So I'd say he knows pretty much all there is to know about them. It's like
which
genies are
area?
generally very well documented.
Okay.
Hmm.
Because they boast about it, Lamau.
It's true. Kind of true though.
Confirmed.
You cool exposition scene, Gorok.
What? Well, I don't know anything about it. My character might know, but I don't know.
DM, do Gus.
I can do one better. There. Do all the work for me, damn you.
Bro.
All right, read the exposition, Gorok. I guess.
All right, hold on.
Read it.
So Ifritis have this super cool.
Fruities, large elementals.
Fruities are evil, is all you need to know.
Yeah, they're evil. They can detect some magic. And they're pretty strong by the looks of it. Oh yeah, they've got quite a lot of health. They're pretty big.
I mean, Gonzalo's sword isn't an Afridi, it's just.
Yeah, so if an Ifriti dies, its body disintegrates in a flash of fire or puff of smoke, leaving behind only the equipment Ifriti was wearing or carrying.
A scimitar.
So were they only carrying that sword then, the scimitar? They were just in the nud otherwise?
You don't know.
Never know.
Okay.
Okay, alright, okay. Okay, alright. I mean, I assume that's what's explained to Volin then, about what an Ifriti actually is.
Yeah. Can we ask them can you point us on a map where the other 3 temples are?
I only know of one other.
Well, I will settle with one other.
Indeed, that is also a help.
There is one deep beneath the earth,
What?
in the Underdark.
Oh. Well, that sounds like a lot.
Indeed.
And whereabouts is
Inside
it?
of them.
It is roughly underneath Thunch.
And how would a mere human, elf, mortal group like us get there from underneath?
Through the Underdark. There are many entrances listed around the place. It's how the drow move about.
And of course, Thumsh is on the other side of the Cinderlands, so we would have to get a lift there.
I must
Realistically.
say, I'm pretty sure Paradina was in the underground for a while. In fact, she might have been like near that area. Maybe we could ask her about it.
That sounds good to me. How long have we got before the tournament?
By now
Say
it's like
at this point, like a couple days, 3, 4. It would
So-
probably be on like 2, 3.
So not enough to go to this other temple?
No.
No.
well,
makes sense.
considering the
Well, we can go see Paradina and then rest up and wait for our...
yes,
don't-
yes, we can.
Sounds good.
The tournament fights might stretch out from each to each from now on, since this is a major event. Or maybe they shorten. I don't know. They might stretch it out for the sake of, getting publicity going.
Yeah.
If we get a couple weeks between each match from now on too, we
Well,
might be
that's-
able to explore that side. More epic weapons do not sound bad.
No, sounds pretty good to me.
Indeed, not only for the arena, but for general adventuring, and for whatever else we must accomplish. Not to mention, if it is indeed all a part of the prophecy, then perhaps something happens when we procure all of them.
Holy shit, that sounds like a plan.
Or magical
Maybe-
artifacts of the elements and all that.
Definitely. Definitely. Well, in which case we make our bid back to Volin shop.
Yes. All right. We'll have to pay more money to, and perhaps we should converse with the orc.
Yeah, go check out the orc.
Ah,
And on the way back, I'll stick my tongue out at the two gods.
Got him.
sounds like a most wise course of plan. Well, perhaps not the tongue sticking out part, but I suppose if you'd like to do it along the way, then it is most fine.
They didn't want us in. Well, guess what? I just stole the sword. Lamau!
Oh, I'm out. Bruh.
Okay. It seems like a good time to end tonight's session.
Kerchu.
Oh, damn.
There you go. That's pretty good. Session done. I have a question, Manchala. What are the stats of that sword? What actually is it?
It is pretty swaggy. It's a +1. It does 1d6 fire damaggio,
Ooh,
as well as the normal damaggio.
I swear
And
to God.
when I get KO'd, it lets me do a spite attack before I go.
A spite attack. That's pretty good,
Yeah.
actually. That's pretty good. Dude, I fucking cross my heart, hope to die that I get a fucking wind bow. Oh my god, I really want a wind bow.
Oh, what?
A
you
wind
put-
bow.
And what does it do?
Not like a literal wind bow, but like a bow of wind element. If you know what I mean.
Also,
Yeah.
the epic sword tries to influence me to exact revenge. Epic.
It's kinda sick. Kinda sick.
You know what that means, but considering Volin, he might not feel bad about that effect anyways.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we end stream?
It's all ended.
Yeah,
Come on. I
we
can end it
did
now.